We're here.
We're live?
Yes, we are live.
Okay.
Sorry about everyone's faces, everybody. I'm fixing it, I promise.
Mysteries. But yeah, I'll just real quick finish that sentence. There's a ceiling mimic, a floor mimic, wall mimics, and then every item in the room is also a mimic, and I'm like, this is insane.
I've done a similar thing where a party of mine explored this like ancient archive where all the information was stored in the form of mimics.
Oh my god.
Books, tables, stairs, chairs, bookshelves. It's fun. It's fun. The party did not care for it for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't either. It sounds amazing.
I had fun. And that's what matters.
Yeah.
Okay, so which game is this? Candlekeep?
Yes, Candlekeep. You are Halvard, and you need to level up from 9 to 10.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
You'll be fine.
As a recap, we'll handle Halvard separately in a second, so you have time as I talk to the others to level up. The group...
Oh, I didn't level up yet. I don't...
No, Lamb is 10.
Am I? Okay.
Yeah. It's only the people that were 9 that have to go to 10. And
Sorry, I was confusing a different game. I was thinking of Starfinder. He like shut down the server before I could even level up. It's just rude.
No.
Oh my gosh.
The,
Rebel.
Yeah. What, Jess?
I said rebel.
Hey, Jessica,
Yeah?
what's the website that has, like, my character sheet on it?
D&D Beyond?
I don't have my bookmarks.
Yeah.
It's literally dndbeyond.com.
Thank you.
Alright, let me fix Wes's face again.
Damn. Why is my face so fucked up?
Too gorgeous for the camera, darling.
Yes, that is what it is.
Alright, I think we're good to go for now.
I'm not pushed to talk. John, I just posted the link to the campaign page for Candlekeep in the Discord channel.
That one I do have.
Woo!
It was I remembered Roll20. I couldn't remember the D&D Beyond.
No, I posted the D&D Beyond link, is what I said.
Oh, well, I think my character should already be in it, right?
He was saying that if you couldn't find it based on what I had said, you could just click the link. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So last time, our characters had gone to the barn door, a power in Candlekeep that could be used for the purposes of evacuation should the need arise. We had the idea being if anything within Candlekeep needs to go, the books can be taken out. If the place is under attack, it's not designed for people evacuation, but for knowledge evacuation. Make sure that Candlekeep doesn't go. The knowledge of Candlekeep doesn't go down. Turns out there's a cult called the Livestock Cult that is attempting to launch the barn door into space. We don't know why.
Oh boy.
Everyone in it has a nickname. It's an, as far as we know, name. Like alpaca macadamia nuts, chicken peach, cow cotton, etc., etc. As we're exploring the barn door, we killed several of them, even though they were innocent librarians, and then...
I was not here for that.
No, they were not. They're crazy cultists who were janitors at the library, but are now trying to go to space. And Fusfajar knew them because he is a fellow custodian. So we are exploring the place right now. We had just gone into the base. We went up to the top. We fought lightning elementals. We found all the ways the ship takes off and stuff. We then ventured into the basement, and we came across these creatures that seem to be guarding the rockets, called skitterwidgets, and it turns out they have children, babies, called kittywidgets. And the skitterwidgets are very protective of their young.
Wow.
And then Lamb had gone into the hallway to escape the fiery damage of the rockets and discovered a humongous biggest monster in the hallway.
It's awful. All of it's awful.
Are you sure?
We had a time right at the end of that last session.
John, are you here and ready?
I'm here. It for whatever reason, my skill proficiencies went to. It's asking me to choose 2 skill proficiencies, and I thought I had already chosen those.
Yeah, something might have just fucked up. You're just gonna have to do it again.
Let's see. Looks like on my side. You meant you have chosen perception and survival? Is that correct?
Well, I'm doing that now.
Okay.
Hold on, those don't show up. This is under background. For whatever reason, it's asking me to.
That's why, because so you already have. The thing is, you get different ones from your background. So from your barbarian, you picked perception and survival. Then from your background, you get 2 more. So that's what it is. And you can't choose the same ones twice.
Okay,
So,
what mesh is good with strength?
Strength is athletics.
Okay, and one more.
Nothing else is strength. Let me look at your abilities
I'm gonna say,
real quick.
are you good on perception, investigation? Those are really helpful.
Yeah.
So like wisdom-based things that you're gonna use all the time.
Got
or
it.
when you're
He
looking
took
for treasure.
perception. He took perception already.
What about investigation?
Additionally, as like a lion person, nature might be a solid pick for you.
Yeah, but how often do we use that?
Well, that's
It's
metagaming.
flavor.
That's metagaming. To say how often do we use it?
I wouldn't say that's metagaming, considering it's for building your character. Literally building your character is meta, so it's okay to talk about meta stuff.
No, but
I guess you're right, it is metagaming, but it's also like completely acceptable.
What I more meant is that while you're, I don't imagine myself building a character when I build it. I imagine like, who is this character as he grew up and stuff. So then I choose the attributes that fit that character.
You're a liar.
No, I do. And so by saying like, oh, we don't use nature, I'm not going to pick it. If the character, like, if you're making a druid, you don't choose nature. That just feels weird.
What can you guys tell me about Zealous Presence?
I have no clue what that is. That sounds fun,
It's
though.
almost certainly a zealot barbarian class feature.
Yeah, I gotcha. So what it means is that you make a. Okay. So basically, as a bonus action, you make a battle cry, and then all of your friends within 60 feet get advantage on their attack rolls and saving throws until the end of your next turn. So for a full rotation,
Fabulous.
everybody gets advantage.
Woohoo! Gotta love it, baby.
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 That's pretty swell.
Oh, also I'm multitasking, so.
And hold on one sec.
Oh, so to answer your question, John, it seems like you had a glitch where it looks like at one point you had picked the same, and that's why it had reset you. So a glitch allowed you to pick perception twice and survival twice, and that's why it then left 2 of them blank.
Yeah, it was like.
Can I hear Jessica say something?
Yeah, I said I'm multitasking, so don't yell at me.
Okay.
Jess.
I couldn't hear Jess for a second there. I think I'm good now, though.
Okay. So as a recap for Halvard, Halvard, you've been trapped in the book for you don't even know how long. Like you as far as you know, you just for a while there you really thought you were that character, so you were having trouble. Now you find yourself, you wake up and you're now outside of the book. You have the memories of the book, but you also have your original memories back, and you're on the floor of like a library study room, and you're by yourself.
Do I know where I am?
You would recognize. No, you would actually just be like, you just think you're in a library. You don't know what library.
Also, feel free to join the stream, guys. Yeah.
Hello.
Thank you.
So you wake up in a strange library after escaping the book. What do you do?
Cry.
Look around,
Cry.
and I guess I see some people, huh?
There's no
Hello.
people. There's no people in this room.
All right, so hold on. I'm not with these people. Okay.
Yeah.
Not
I
yet.
wake up in a library. I don't know. Am I hungry?
So okay, sorry. When I say library, I mean you wake up in a room with bookshelves and books and a table for studying and a lamp, but there's no people.
Okay.
And it's just a single room. So you're like in a study. You know what I mean? You're like a home library is what I mean when I say library, not like a library.
Okay.
You wanna go outside?
Am I still a little bit woozy from just waking up?
Yeah, you are very disoriented.
Okay, I try to remember the very last thing that I remember. I try to.
Pre-book or from the book?
Just the last thing I remember doing before I woke up here.
Okay, you remembered defeating the evil unicorn with the strange travelers you met in the book.
Right. So I was with a group of strange travelers, and now I'm in a room with bugs. Hmm.
And you would also remember way back when, hundreds of years or whatever, being sucked into that same book.
So all of my original memories have returned.
Yes. So whoever you wanted Halvard to be, he's no longer stuck being Simba because Simba was a character forced upon him by the book. So you're no longer King of the Lions. You are whoever you envisioned Halvard to be from the beginning.
Oh, fabulous. Well,
King of the Lions.
do I recognize the room?
I am truly Simba.
No, what'd you say, John?
Do I recognize this room? Like, am I in my house?
No.
Okay. I don't want to hold up the party, but I think maybe I should leave my room to see where I am.
Yeah. Yes, leave the room. So you leave the room and you find yourself in a courtyard, and so you're surrounded by towers. And I think you would recognize this now. You are in Candlekeep, the library.
Ah, yes, of course. What's the lore that I recall about Candlekeep?
So Candlekeep is the biggest library in all of Faerun. It stores all knowledge. They are constantly seeking new books to store there. They want to be a repository for all knowledge of any way, shape, or form. People come, wizards and all people come here to study, and it's like a big, humongous. It's basically a library the size of a city that's a repository for knowledge.
Okay, I've been here before, or I only know of it?
You know of it.
Okay. I would imagine that if I know of it, I know where it's physically located on the world.
Yeah, it's located near Baldur's Gate. Is probably the closest city.
Okay. Okay, so I feel like what I would want to do is head towards, somewhere I'm familiar with to make my way back home.
So as you start heading towards the gate here, I'll open up the Candlekeep map for you, because that's where you are. You're not with the rest of the party yet.
Okay.
Yes, so you are, you wake up and you're like right here. And then you start heading towards the exit, which is this way.
Yeah.
And this person would stop you.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I feel like what we're dealing with here is very much a Robin Williams in Jumanji after coming back from the jungle situation.
Yes.
Pretty
Okay.
fair. Pretty fair.
And so he would be like, "Halt! Who goes there? Only employees of the library are allowed past into where. How'd you get back there?"
Okay, so put a pin on that. Are you stopping me because you want to know why I was in the library?
Yes, you're in the inner confines of the library, and guests are only allowed in this front part, but you clearly are coming from the back part.
Okay, well, I didn't steal anything, if that's what you're implying. So no worries there. Could you possibly direct me towards a barber so that I might get this beard?
Funnily enough, we
trim?
do actually have, yes, we have a spa and such. But no, I can't direct you there right now. You are you are a trespasser, and as such, I need to call our criminal investigation.
Whoa! Slow down. Slow down. I believe that you, sir, can be persuaded to allow me to leave.
You think
So,
so, huh?
I'm
Out of
going
character, you should really just let him call someone because he's gonna call Wes.
But Wes is
I
an
don't pick
asshole,
up.
So, you know.
I make sure I don't pick up.
Well, I didn't know that, so I can't backtrack now. So I'm
You
gonna
can't-
roll
you
my.
can't. Yeah, you could try persuading 100%.
Well, now you know you're screwed either way.
And then he's gonna roll insight.
Okay, so that's with the -1. That's a 2.
It's a
So,
2. Okay.
Amazing.
Fantastic.
He could roll a 1 as well, or he could get a 2 as well. So he will roll. He rolled a 19. And
Okay.
he's gonna be like, one moment, and then he takes out a crystal. And Lamb, as Broder, as a librarian here, you have been given a crystal, and it summons you and anybody else who works for the Great Readers, as you are the assistant to Bookworm, second in command here at Candlekeep. You have such a crystal.
I'm pretty sure I sold that a while ago.
Oh, no, you still have it. It's
I'm
impossible
pretty
to
sure
sell
I
it.
sold.
You tried to sell it, and it wouldn't leave your hand. It is
Damn
like
it.
soul bound to you.
Damn it.
And so this is going to happen right before you walked into the door to the barn door. That's the time period this is happening. So right before the whole party stepped into the barn door, your crystal started going off. And so you need to find someone from like security or someone to find out. Like, you can answer it to find out what the problem is. Do you answer the crystal?
I guess.
Okay.
Moshi,
And
moshi.
you see the face of the keeper of the
Moshi.
You see the face of the keeper. You see the face of the keeper of the Emerald Door, and he's like, yes, Broder, I need you someone from CSI Candlekeep to come out here immediately. There's this weird lion trespassy guy, and I don't know if he's like trying to murder people or rob the place. I don't know what's going on, but if you can come here.
Fucking conclusions, doesn't he?
Yeah, a little busy fighting bugs.
I told you, Lamb, this hadn't happened yet. This is
Oh,
this
okay.
is right before you stepped into the barn door. So it's right before the beginning of last session. You know what I mean? Like between 2 weeks ago and a week ago.
Okay,
So-
okay. So say all that again.
Yeah.
You said there's
I need someone from CSI Candlekeep to come out to the Emerald Door. We have this weird lion person who's like either a thief or a murderer, or I don't know what he's here for, but he's clearly trouble, and I need you to come out here. Somebody from CSI Candlekeep, come out here right now.
Clearly troublesome.
okay, fine. I get Foos to go out.
I love
Are there issues, Broder?
I guess they're wanting someone from CSI Candlekeep to check out this person to make sure they're all right.
We're a little bit in
You
the
would
middle
see-
of
you
a
would never
murder
even- well, here's the thing.
investigation.
Broder, you would know Halvard, and so maybe you would maybe think of that because you met him inside the book. So like maybe that's a
We've met a lot of people.
You've never met a lion before. This is okay, fine.
You don't know who
Alright.
he's met, Mr.
Okay, fine.
DM.
Broder, are you going out yourself, or are you really gonna send Foos?
I mean, will Foos listen to me?
He will. He will.
Foos, go.
All right,
Choose
I
you.
got it. I got it.
Foos, allow
Maybe
me, if you
yeah,
would, to
do it.
accompany you.
Amazing.
Okay. So Broder stays there, despite being assistant to the head reader.
Manavaka, if you would stay with Nightshade and Broder.
Well, the head reader's not,
Fine.
the head reader's not asking me to do something. You said it was the Emerald Guardian person.
Also, is Nightshade even there? I don't know. I am.
Who knows?
No, Nightshade is super easy. Nightshade is okay. Here's how I rule it out of character. The party's always with the party, like for reasons usually, or you're somewhere at the castle and you'll be called in. You know where the party is. Halvard was a problem though because he had only met you guys in the book. He had never met you in the real world. So I needed to have a way for him to catch up with you, meet you in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of you just like, oh, I finished my break. Let's go to work. Let's find the rest of my group. Like that's easy enough.
We pulled the Nightshade cardboard cutout from our pockets, and boom, she was there.
I say Nightshade.
No, Nightshade. If since you were having a stressful time with your lost pregnancy that's now back, and yeah, but now post that, you hear rumors that there's an explosion and someone died, and that there may or may not be a great deal of issue and unrest going on at this point in Candlekeep, and I pointed to it on the map. So you would probably, I would assume, once you knew that once you heard the explosion and you heard the rumors of things going on and the murder or the death, you would head that way, right, Nightshade?
Yes, I would head that way, and I'd try to find my party because I know they'd be there. I'd want to make sure they're safe because my mothering instinct has kicked in.
Yes, so that's why I didn't make a big deal on Nightshade because I knew she'd catch up. But Foos and Sendu. Oh, do I not have a Sendu token? What the heck? Okay. Not that it super matters, but so Foos and Sendu make their way from the entrance to the barn door, and they head on out, and they find this guy, who definitely looks like the Lion King Simba guy, but obviously isn't as cartoony and isn't like a king, but is definitely a very similar character to someone they've met.
How does he look like not a king now?
Well, because remember, before he literally looked like Mufasa the cartoon, so he's not. He's not.
How do we know who Mufasa is from the cartoon?
So, I don't know why you're being so combative with the DM tonight.
I don't know.
I know that you look like a weird cartoony king.
I just feel the need to fight this, and I don't know why.
That's wild. I would like to get on with the game.
I'm sorry.
This was supposed to be
your
2 minutes
place,
to get John.
Wes.
This was supposed to be 2 minutes to get John caught up with the rest of the party, and it's just turned into a whole side mission.
This is
Apparently,
really
both John
fucking
and-
important, okay?
Both John and Wes are improv poison.
Also, Nightshade would
So-
take like one look at those abs and be like, damn. But she's gonna turn over a new leaf, guys. She's not gonna be as thirsty.
I'm proud of her.
I don't know why, but I just feel the need to fight authority tonight. I'm sorry.
So yes.
Yes, and
Yes, exactly. So Foos Fajar and Sendu come out to the Emerald Door, and they find this lion dude. Sendu, JD, go
That's
ahead.
problematic. Halvard?
now, very quickly, some
Yeah.
of the characters last time I played were
Cartoons.
I think Dalton and somebody else were actually changed forms.
Yes,
And so
Sendu was always Sendu. Sendu's familiar had been shapeshifted, though.
Yes, but you would recognize Sendu as the robot, and he is still
Okay.
the robot, so you're good.
Okay,
Easy.
so I feel some recognition as these guys apparate or approach me or
Walk on,
however
yeah.
they.
Yes.
Okay. And so I greet them, and I point at the purple skirted, shield and sword bearing, menacing, protective guy. And I say, this guy's kind of giving me a little trouble here. Could you possibly let him know
Halvard,
that
I didn't
it's all
know
good?
you were... Oh, no, wait, I did know that. That's
We
right.
knew he was real. Yes.
Keeper.
We're wild. Yeah.
I apologize for the issue. This heavily armed person is a friend of ours. Halvard, I'm surprised that you came out in the same place that we did. I apologize for any
Beautiful.
confusion.
I am just as surprised, and I'm ready to get on with my life after being trapped for such a long period of time. Anything new in the world?
I don't know that I can answer that question because I don't know when you were last in the world.
Yes.
I
So-
would love to help orient you in the world as it stands. I'm afraid that we are a little bit in the middle of something. Keeper, would there be any issue with us assuming custody of this individual for the time being?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Halvard?
Assuming custody?
Halvard, I'm going to ask you to respect the laws of Candlekeep for the time being.
Okay, okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Assuming he stays with you, you don't let him out of your sight, and he's not a no good
Keeper,
stray.
Keeper, we've
I
had
do that
talks.
thing
Don't be racist.
where I tug on my collar and I'm like, ooh, yeesh. I tug on my collar.
Tough crowd.
Oh, I see some mannerisms did stick with you, though.
Yes, that's fine. A friend of CSI Candlekeep is a friend to Candlekeep. So yeah, that is fine. Did you say
He will be-
Did you say he came out of a book?
There was a whole deal with the book that was a fairy tale, and it was describing the fall of a unicorn, It's a whole thing. It's a whole deal. We believe that he was an individual who was functionally kidnapped by that book and held within stasis for who knows how long. We are going to work with him to fix this. Halvard, if you wouldn't mind coming with us, the sooner we get our current issue worked out, the sooner we can help you with your fish out of water situation.
I would be happy to, and I throw a smirk at the guard. Like, fuck you. Like,
Halfred, antagonism is not helpful to anyone.
Purpose of the game.
Antagonism is what you should do always.
It's like
Jesus Christ, brother.
It does feel pretty good. Am I here? I don't understand. I'm not here yet.
No,
Right?
no. So it's like the 1490s right now. John, how long do you think he was stuck in the book? Like, if it's 200 years, if it's 500 years, what do you think?
at least a century.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Perhaps I noticed some strange things that I've never noticed before. Cart design has improved dramatically. Perhaps there are shocks on the carts that allow them to take to the cobblestone pathways easier. Who knows? But
for example, Warforged are relatively. If you've been gone for like 100 or 200 years, then I would think Warforged would be a relatively newer race. So maybe
I'm gonna say that goes against what we established with Senju, but we can go over that later.
Okay, that's fine. Because I think I'm forgetting. I forgot. Yeah, Sendu's hundreds of years old. Ignore me.
Sendu's 300 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, ignore me.
I approach Sendu cautiously, and I'm like, new friend, what seems to be the problem? What can I assist you with?
Let's walk and talk. We have a bit of a murder investigation to deal with.
So
also, possibly a spaceship. What do you know about outer space, Halvard?
I speechlessly look at you. I'm like, yeah?
That's about where I'm standing too. Yeah. Okay. I'll bring you up to speed. Don't worry.
And now the rest is retcon, and so Halvard, you are now in this hallway with the party. The rest is the same. So what we found at Halvard is there's a cult, and the cult is trying to take this part of Candlekeep and shoot it into outer space. So we are currently fighting these creatures.
A couple of pertinent bits. We are also aware that the members of the cult have been forcibly transmuted into animals, for some of them against their will. Additionally, whoever is leading this cult has already initiated the launch sequence. So we don't know how long we have until this goes off, but it's less than an hour.
Is there a rescue are we rescuing someone?
No, it's more about stopping the cult and then aborting the rocket ship.
Right.
Is there something in this place that we need to retrieve before it goes off into space?
We are trying to stop it from going off into space at all.
Because
what's the reason?
So the whole building, well, one, because this is the emergency evacuation for the whole library. So if this is now gone and then something dangerous happened to the library, the emergency plan doesn't exist anymore. That's part one. Part two, this place does store vast amounts of knowledge, and if it's gone to space, then we kind of have no way to get it back because it's just in space now. Additionally,
the destruction that rockets will cause to the surrounding area is probably significant.
Yes.
So there would be
Am I late?
Actually, not really, Dalton. We just really got Halvard up to speed, so you're doing all right.
For general rules, we do play at 6 Eastern.
It's not 6 my time?
Functionally, you're all good, Dalton.
We spent the last 45 minutes debating and things like that, so it's all good.
Because Wes is feeling
normally
spicy.
I get a ping, and there was no ping.
Hello. I love you all.
Wait, what do you mean you pinged? Say it again?
Normally, like, if I'm not here, you ping me.
Oh, no, because you literally told me maybe, and then I shouldn't talk to you unless you say yes or no. And so
No,
get your own
What
grave.
I said, Kyle, what I said is that I can't tell you if I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
But like, reminding me that there is a session is different.
Amazing.
not-
Way to blame the
Yes.
accountability on the DM and not yourself, Dalton. Good gaslighting.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
it.
Not even that, because I did technically send a reminder, but it was at like 2 or 3 p.m. So like that was the reminder.
Excellent
Okay.
gaslighting. Approved.
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not trying to gaslight. I'm just saying there is a difference
Yeah.
between what he was saying.
Yes. All good.
I gotta fix Wes's
Anyway,
face
back-
again. God damn it, Wes.
Oh well.
So Lance is here. We just figured out how Halvard got from the book and got to here. Nightshade, similarly, like we said, you were trying to find the party. You found Orin. Orin caught you up to speed with how there's a cult and things like that.
Mhm.
And then she pointed you towards the barn door. And so you are now... You're actually going to be coming down the stairs. So, yeah. You can feel free to put your token on the stairs here. The general gist was... We walked in here, we met, like, a llama person. I'm not going to go through all the characters, but, like, yeah, they're animal people.
Oh my god, it's an
so-
emo llama!
Emo,
I love
emo
it.
Okay.
llama.
We
That's
met,
like a
It
beat me
speaks
to
to
it.
my heart.
we met a chicken person.
Oh my god, adorbs. Why was I not here for this? Oh yeah, my room was a mess.
It's very important to note that both the chicken and the cow were murdered.
That's the
Oh,
wrong.
look at
that's
those
the wrong
udders,
campaign.
though. Mm.
Chicken and cow were murdered. We did save the llama, though.
The llama is alive, but knocked out and tied up.
We then found a bunch of people, and they were like, they basically were ready for blast off. Like they had like secured themselves in. And that was
Ugh.
an orc. We met an orc goat.
An
We
orc
met
satyr?
We met a duck person.
Interesting.
Barbarian
A-
of the Duck Path.
An orc centaur. And an elf. Sorry, an orc donkey and a horse elf. So yeah,
Why did-
those are the cult members. They're all in various positions of half humanoid, half animal.
Is there a reason we didn't kill the cult members?
They were
I feel
hard.
like we should've.
They weren't any actual threat to us. They had completely tied themselves up, and they were unable to escape.
Yes,
I think we did knock them all out, though.
we did. Yes, these ones are all knocked out down here. Yes.
Perfect.
So, the party, now including Halvard and Nightshade, find themselves here. And we are fighting these things, which are robotic, but also organic guard dog things. And they have babies that look like this.
Which I think are adorbs.
And we've killed 2 adults, 1 baby. There's still 2 more adults and 1 baby.
Oh no.
Notably, the 2 remaining adults and the remaining baby have been hypnotic patterned by Sendu, so we have to be a little careful in how we go about them because they are dangerous. Additionally, standing on the ground by the 4 rockets will cause you constant, significant fire damage.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
The rockets are launching, and so they are on. That's why. Yes.
There is much heat.
But the people on the stairs are safe.
Okay.
Okay.
Where am I positioning myself?
You're at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
Halvard, you'll be like, say here. Zugzug is not here.
No, Zug. He was my favorite.
Wow.
Jeez. Well, we're definitely never telling you there's game again.
Okay. Yeah, so that's where we start. Halvard and Nightshade, can you please both roll me initiative so I can put you in the turn?
Yes, sir.
Oh, and when Broder ran into the hallway, because when you pass this doorway, the rockets don't hurt you anymore. When he passed into this hallway, he found this big monster is in the hallway.
Guys, I forgot how shitty her initiative is.
Oh, no.
I didn't get a 0, though, so that's an improvement.
With
I don't know, I
advantage
like
on
getting
initiative rolls, I
zeros,
rolled
they're
a
funny.
16.
Okay,
Nice.
I'll put you in.
Honestly, as I come down, I'll be like, oh no, you're always getting into trouble.
For what it's worth, we'd gotten it to the point where we almost had it under control. Almost.
Almost.
For initiative, is it the dexterity modifier?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Would you
So 16.14, is that right?
Yeah.
Yes. Cool. That'll put you relatively high.
Guys, no one noticed that I was petting myself with a hand, and it made me really upset.
Oh.
Okay.
And that's why I don't look at the video cameras.
Lamb, it is on you.
I can give myself high fives.
You see Nightshade come down the stairs. Your new Halvard is now here, who just came in as well. And you see this gigantic bug monster behind you.
Wait, what happened to Simba?
Yeah.
So he's not. So Simba is only what he looked like while he was in the storybook, just like people were changing. This is what he really looks like.
Fully
Yeah.
in.
Simba
Oh,
was
yeah.
just his cartoon fairy tale version.
Okay. Well, I don't like that big bug there, and I don't like that it's approaching me, but I also don't like the fire damage that we're taking if we're in there.
Are 3 rooms.
Yeah.
Only
Well-
2 of which are actual options right now.
Ah, yes, the perfect solution to trying to avoid an enemy. Let's run into a random room.
So-
Surely this room doesn't have enemies.
Is it just these 2 spots where the fire will kill you?
No.
Anywhere on
No,
the
it's
floor.
the whole room.
Yeah. Anywhere that's not stairs.
I guess since I'm now aware of it, well, let me look up how steady aim works again. See if I
Steady
can
aim
do
is
it.
just you take a bonus action and you get advantage.
Yeah.
And you
Okay.
can't move though. No movement.
Well, then I'm going to steady aim and shoot the one that's next to Lance.
Okay.
17 hit?
A 17 on. Ooh. Where did it open? Uh, 17 will not hit.
Oh, damn.
Alright. That is Broder. Halvard. These 2 here are they asleep? Was that it? What was they?
They are incapacitated. They
Yes.
cannot take actions or reactions, but upon taking damage, they will immediately cease to be incapacitated.
So the one that just got hit is no longer incapacitated.
Incorrect,
Yeah.
Lamb missed.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Haha.
Wait, a 17 misses?
A
It did.
17 apparently misses.
Boo.
I feel like this is a lot.
Okay, so the icon in the top right-hand corner just is showing that they're incapacitated,
Yes.
Yeah, they're like.
Correct.
Yeah, yep.
but there are no other mobs that are.
Yes. So the idea would be to pick one and focus fire because you'll wake one up and kill that one.
Okay, I would assume that when they're incapacitated, they don't have opportunity.
That is correct.
They
They
can't
can-
do anything. No actions, no reactions. Yeah.
Okay, I can't move myself.
Oh, okay, I'll fix that.
Only a small problem.
Let's see. I would like to position myself
Yeah.
You should be good now.
Position of life.
so that I am flanking with Lance.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that is flanking. Yep, diagonal.
On my screen, Sendu is actually not occupying a square.
Sendu was flying. So because both Zugzug and Lance were on those spaces, I had Sendu, like, above them in the air.
Since Zugzug's gone, I'm just gonna put you where Zugzug was.
That's valid.
Okay.
Ooh, what does that believe? Oh, concentration, that's right.
And Zugzug is here. He's just concentrating on meditation or something. Like.
Okay.
You're starting to sound more like Sendu every day.
Me?
Yeah.
Huh.
You just said that's valid.
Ah.
That's 100% like a Sendu line.
I love that. I'm becoming my own character.
As you should.
So, my party members would notice that I'm starting to enter a Barbarian Rage,
Ooh.
and as I enrage myself, I scream, Jumanji! And
Oh my.
does a 19 hit.
He does hit.
Okay. And does this already have the modifier in it? We'll see.
Ooh.
DM, could you look at my character sheet real quick and tell me if the +5 already includes the +3 from
Yes,
Barbarian Rage?
your 19 was already total. The 15 damage is does not include your rage damage.
Okay, so that would be 18 damage. Then, 2 attacks per action. Let's try that again. Okay, this one's going to be a 20. And
Like dirty.
No. Dirty, very dirty. That's 14 with the modifier.
Alright.
Woof. That's hefty.
It's both my attacks and my bonus action.
Okay. You will notice that it's looking like its gears and its cogs aren't like grinding correctly. It would be the D&D condition rusty. And so
Don't forget you also get an extra d6 plus half your level from Zealot.
Is that my Divine Fury?
That's correct.
Very well.
The first time the first creature you hit on each of your turns takes extra damage equal to 1d6 plus half your barbarian level.
which would be 5. So 1d6 plus 5.
Okay, so that was a 6 plus 5 is 11.
Hell yeah!
Woo!
That's then 60. Alright, that's...
From now on, when I invoke my Barbarian Rage, I will be screaming Jumanji.
That's good. I love it.
Beautiful. I'm glad we have that cleared up right now.
It was very important to all of us.
If Birdie would like to make history checks, you could determine whether or not you've heard of the great bardic play, Jumanji.
No.
Senju actually can recite it from memory.
Yes. You actually, you've seen it performed in several towns, yeah.
Ask Ken Lamb.
Lamb, you actually were in it. You've played in it before. You played the part of the little boy who grew up and, like, he turned into a monkey and stuff. You played that part in the play.
Oh.
Wait, I have an important question. Which Jumanji?
Oh, clearly the Jumanji. All the other ones are sequels. So there's Jumanji 1, Jumanji 2, and Jumanji 3. There's only one Jumanji 1.
Kyle
Is there?
specifically said Robin Williams in Jumanji, so...
Yes. And actually, in Jumanji 2, they reference the Robin Williams character, making the two video game ones sequels to the board game one. Okay. So yes.
Righto.
That's my turn.
Okay. Usfajar. Does anybody need healing?
Always, Foos. Always.
Probably Broder. It looked like his legs were burning.
I am bloodied.
Also, Fusfajar is on the ground, so he will take that fire damage.
Oh no.
Pertinent question for the DM for both Nightshade and myself. If
Yeah.
we are flying over the floor, do we take damage or no?
I will check.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was asking. What spaces were, that way?
This is... It doesn't talk about, sorry, I can't talk. Doesn't talk about floor. It says the area around the cylinders. So, anywhere, once you are off the stairs and into, yeah. So, I was using the floor as a reason to make sense, but really it's, you move closer to the cylinders by coming lower into the ground, and yeah.
So if I fly straight from where I am, say over here, without going down until I go down over here, will I get fire damage?
So it says you only take it. You take it when you move into the area for the first time on a turn, or start your turn there. So moving through it would count. You would take the fire damage
Because
once
those
you did
Those columns go all the way up to the ceiling,
even if you're
right?
flying, you're still flying past them.
Yes, because the columns are the whole room.
Okay.
The stairs are just like DM magic.
Oh yeah, here, let me move. You have it.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's what I was trying to figure out. Is if the stairs aren't fire, then there has to be an area that's not fire.
The
I think
reason
that's
the
just him
stairs
being
aren't fire
nice.
is there's technically a wall or railing that goes down along the stairs.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So that's why. But then yes, anywhere that is here would count, even if you're flying.
Okay.
Yes.
So we all just suffer.
Yes.
Unless we stay on the stairs.
Yes, or
Unless
you get
you
out of the
resist
room
fire.
like Lamb did. What?
I said unless you resist fire because you're cool like that.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, this is magical fire, man. Clearly.
Yep.
Even if you're a tiefling, you would still
Divine fire.
take
There
half.
we go.
Yeah. Okay, so Fusfajar will take the fire damage, which I just said was
14.
14. And then he will move to. Actually, how many lay on hands does he have? Because he can do both. Yeah. So, Lance, how much do you need?
I mean, I was kind of saying it jokingly, but I am missing 27 HP.
Because he can use his action and his bonus action. So he could use his action on you and then use his bonus action on Lamb. So he will give you, say, 20.
Cool.
And then that's his action. His action, then he'll move out of the room and then give something to...
Our lammy boy.
Yeah.
Hello.
Lammy boy. No. Lammy boy.
I assume you meant to roll
I did
healing
need
word.
to roll healing word, yeah.
In fairness, he rolled the max for healing word, so you can just keep it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can keep it. It's fine.
I'll keep it. So you get 4 HP, Lamb. I should have done that the other way around because you needed it more than. Maybe I should reverse that. No, it's fine. So you get 4 and it's 20.
Oh my gosh.
I definitely did that backwards.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, Foos isn't that smart. It makes sense.
He
to
isn't.
mess
He
up.
isn't. It does make sense in character.
Did you say I healed 4?
4. Yep. Little known fact: Kyle is Foos. And so.
Amazing.
Woof.
Obviously.
So that is that. We now have this giant monster thing is gonna move forward. Alright, Sendu.
1 sec. Okay, so can you put the monsters back where they were before?
What?
The 2 monsters that were in the middle of the room that are gone because you were showing off the cylinders.
Oh, okay, yes, I'm sorry. One was dead, but yes.
Oh, one was dead, you're right. But one of them was hit by,
The one to
Halvard.
the one in the diagonal.
The one in the diagonal will be awake now, yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw some Eldritch Blasts at that one.
If you do it from here, you will have
I am 20 feet in the air, are you sure I will?
No, you're right.
You sure about that, buddy?
You sure about that, Mr.
How-
DM?
How long are their claws?
Yeah, they have a reach of 25 feet. No.
They are immune to fire, I believe. So I'm not, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to use my Genie's Wrath on this, so that's just 6 force damage.
Yep.
And I assume it's still alive, so I'm going to go for the second blast.
Yep.
That's even higher to hit.
Yep.
So that's going to be 6 and 9 force damage for 15 total. And then Sendu he's actually going to keep his happy ass right where it is.
It is on death's door.
I would love to have killed it with that attack, but I tragically could not.
You got a bonus action?
Not one that's worthwhile.
Sad.
I am sad, you're right.
It is the baby's turn. It's incapacitated.
Sure is.
Is my turn?
Yeah.
I see flanking, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a stabby stab.
Also take your 14 fire damage.
I'm on the stairs.
Oh, you are on the stairs. I'm sorry.
Well, no, don't. You actually specifically last game made a point of jumping off the stairs and landing on their head so you could stab them. And
Yeah, but then you had this guy move to where it would drag me onto the stairs. We discussed that before, because I was grappled.
You were grappled. Yep. Okay. Good point. Good point.
In your face, Kyle.
I mean, it's been a week.
I mean, I ain't mad at him. I was just explaining.
Yes. All right. 23 will hit.
That's 15 plus 2. So that's 17 plus. And they resist poison, or they're immune to poison?
They are immune to poison.
Okay, so
Rude.
the D10 is poison, so that's 15 plus 6, so 21.
Okay. This one's dead.
Okay then.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna just sit here, so because of turn order.
You can move, but oh, that's right. That's right. We don't want to wake up the last one.
Yeah.
Well,
Plus,
Nightshade's probably gonna wake it up right now.
Well, Nightshade should wait so that we don't get attacked.
Can Nightshade hold an action until after its turn in initiative order?
Yeah, 100%.
So
Yeah.
what?
I'm sorry.
exactly-
I'm telling you what
last
to do.
time.
So what exactly do you want me to do? I'm sorry.
So they're
No.
suggesting. Oh, sorry.
The idea here is because it's currently incapacitated, as opposed to having you attack it right now and give it a turn on its initiative action,
Mm-hmm.
you can instead ready an action for after its turn has passed.
And this is the one that's incapacitated, is on the stairs. What about this one?
That is
one
a
is
whole
naked.
baby.
Incapacitated.
Whole baby.
A whole baby. So, actually, can't I just fly over top of him and come down and just ignore him completely?
I mean, yes, but the point right now is killing them so that we have an easy path out of here, because we're probably going to have to leave here eventually. We don't have to deal with them again after we fight the cult leader.
Okay, I guess what I'm saying is why am I holding initiative?
We assumed you wanted to attack, and so
Ah, that's valid. If you don't want to fight them, you can just leave. That's a valid choice.
No, I think we're confusing. There's a big bug coming towards us. If you didn't want me to hit this, I could just leave. But that's what I'm saying is you want me to wait and hold my initiative, which would be the end of my turn, to do.
okay, Jess. This thing here is asleep,
Yes.
and if you attack it now, it'll wake up, and it
Uh-huh.
goes right after you, so it will attack.
Uh-huh.
If we don't do it that way,
Mm-hmm.
you wait. It doesn't wake up. It can't take its turn. Broder would go, but your thing would trigger, and you would go after it, which means then we get a bunch of free attacks on it before it actually gets to react. It would have a full rotation.
Okay. But I would lose my bonus action and everything else.
Yes.
Right, what are you saying you wanted to do on your turn, Jess?
Well, I just wanted to attack it, or if you didn't want me to attack it, I would try to come down here towards this. But I understand what you're saying, and that's fine. But I will just fly, and I will come over and flank, and I will say that
I would also let you hold your initiative, and you could just always act after the bad guys from now on. Then you wouldn't lose anything.
Well, the thing is, she rolled last, so it would be.
Yeah,
She
so
could-
that's the thing, is I would literally be losing my entire turn.
Actually, Dalton's right. I don't know if you can hold your initiative when you're already going last.
That's what I'm saying.
You-
That would just
I
be
would
me giving
assume
up a
you can.
turn.
I would assume you can. You just would loop back to the top of the initiative and then go down from there.
I don't think so.
But-
No.
Because it's
Okay.
specifically you're holding it back.
But it's not holding
Yeah,
it back.
but
to
you're
if
me.
you
moving
hit
yourself
zero,
turn.
I mean, unless you
Higher.
can go negative.
Okay, moving on.
So I will just hold an action to do green flame blade. Or no, actually. green flame blade. No, wait, because if I do green flame blade, then this one will also wake up when I hit the other one.
We also know they're immune to fire.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay, then I'll do booming blade.
Boom, boom.
So booming blade when someone else attacks it. Okay, does that make everyone happy?
No. I'm still sad.
I'm never.
Well, you're just spicy tonight. So
I know.
Monster's turn. It's incapacitated. Lamb.
My turn? Well... That bug moved closer to me, didn't it?
Yep.
I don't like it. Foos, protect me. Steady aim. And I will shoot the last charmed one. Charmed bug thing. "21 hits.
Yes, it does.
24 damage.
Okay.
all right.
And that triggers
Mine.
Nightshade.
Okie dokies. Going to booming blade, or not booming bladed. You get it.
Maybe the booming blade.
Yeah, booming blade. And that's gonna be with advantage.
Yep.
That's gonna be a 26 to hit.
Yep.
So we'll do this. And my booming blade is this. So for that one, it is fifth level. It does a total of 18 damage, and if he moves 5 feet or more willingly
Take the
before
6.
the next turn, they'll take 6. Yes.
Now, wait. But it does take. All right. So then we go Halvard. You are now flanking with Nightshade.
Fabulous. Okay.
So quiet for a moment.
I would like to consider the condition of all the mobs in the room.
There are only 2. This one is incapacitated. This one is awake. And this one, the one that's awake, is not. He's looking okay.
Okay, so I will save that and I will just do my first attack. Okay, a 27 hit.
Yep.
Okay, my first hit is 14 damage.
Okay. Does that include your divine zealot's fury thingy?
Yes, sir. My second 2 hit is only 10. I don't believe I hit with my second.
No, that'll miss.
Did you roll with did you roll with advantage, Halvard?
Hold please.
Hold, please.
Okay, now it's a 16.
That will miss.
That will also miss. Unfortunately, I just got the 1 hit in. Let me look at my bonus actions.
What I will say though is that you should have rolled 4 times for having advantage twice. So basically, the 27 would hit. The other half of that 27 would have been the 10. So the 10, you know, and then now in your second hit, you rolled a 16 or a.
23.
There you go.
So
That's
remarkably.
why it's important to do 4 out of 4 and not 3 out of 4. And so.
Very generous there, Mr. DM.
And that will do 6 plus 3 is 9 damage.
Waka.
And I look at Nightshade and I wink at her as a thank you for flanking with me.
Nightshade goes, "No problem, darling."
Yeah.
And you would both notice a lack of cartoonishness because the last time you saw each other, one was a cartoon lion and the other was a cartoon fairy, and the cartoon fairy was crying all the time, and you weren't sure why.
They are now both delightfully high definition.
Yes.
I don't know.
4K
Something about a
issue.
baby. I don't know.
Yes, it was something about the baby, exactly. But now she's not crying anymore. So, all right. Fajar will now heal. Lamb, how much do you need?
I was traumatized
Quite a
because
bit.
the
So
DM took away my baby.
I only got the 4, so I'm missing 34 hit points.
Oof.
Excuse me, I'm going to give you 20 of my lay on hands.
Well, hot damn. I can breathe. I can fight.
Lay on hands starts real weak. Lay on hands is real good.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is his action. Who's his bonus action?
Is Broder supposed to still be restrained?
Am I? I don't think so.
Well, the thing that was grabbing you died.
Okay. That's why I was confused, because, like, you still had the condition on you. I'm like, that doesn't seem right.
Or it seems so right.
The monster creeps forward. And you hear, like, as it gets closer, you now hear its mandibles opening and closing. And its fangs dripping with venom or ichor. And you hear a hissing.
This is very bad.
Can I pet it?
Okay, Sendu.
I would hope so.
How is Big Bug Man looking over here?
It is looking
I'm sorry, I
fucked
shouldn't say Big Bug Man. I
Yeah,
should
yeah.
say
medium bug man.
Standard Bug Man, ordinary Bug Man. All
All
right, well, I mean, hell, let's go over some Eldritch Blasts. I'm a simple creature. I shoot my lasers. I have the fun. 7 points of force damage to start with. I assume it's still alive.
Yep.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Fantastic. 8 more points of force damage for a total of 15 on my turn. Sendu's gonna look down at Broder and Fajar. How's it going in there? Didn't Broder say something about a giant bug?
Yep, it's getting closer.
Oh, I don't... That's not good.
It is not.
You have killed the last adult Skitterwidget.
Oh, fantastic.
Now
Lance-
there is just the baby under the stairs.
Lance, Nightshade, we might want to do something about the gigantic insect that's bearing down on Broder and Fajar.
Nah, they got that.
I don't think they do.
Say, don't worry. I'll help you out. I won't let anyone hurt you.
Thank you.
Do you
That's-
not have faith in our comrades?
I have faith, but everything's easier with help.
Sendu just looks blankly at Lance. That is the end of Sendu's turn.
Right. It is the baby's turn. It's still asleep.
Sure
baby.
is.
Lance.
20 damage, right? Not, yeah, 20, right?
14 from the ground.
Okay.
Also, you're on the stairs. So
We're on the stairs, you said.
You actually shouldn't be taking
You take
damage at
none.
all.
You guys realize I have to move, right?
Oh, valid.
Once you move onto the floor, yes, you will take the damage. Are you going after the baby, or are you going after the giant one?
I'm gonna stab the bigger threat,
Looks like Big Bug Man.
because I have no fear. And no sense of self-worth.
Oh no.
Oh no, Lance.
I'm gonna add a... That's not supposed to roll damage, that's just supposed to add it. So yeah, I've Hunter's marked it.
Okay.
So
Sure
now on
fucking
all
did.
my attacks, I'll get additional damage. And... Oh, that's not good.
That misses.
Yeah, I thought so. Oh god.
That also misses.
Oh, buddy.
You know what? Action surge.
From 1 second.
We're gonna action surge. One of these is hitting.
So you hope.
That will miss.
A 23.
A 23?
Yes. Lance.
That's unfortunate.
Lance, can you roll me either insight or perception?
I said
Nat 20 on insight.
Whoa.
You didn't miss. Your hand and your sword, your dagger's fang, went right through it. This
What?
is not
Oh,
here.
This
This
is
monster is not here in the room with you.
It's an
It's
illusion.
not real.
Oh.
It's an illusion.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy.
I'm gonna stab the illusion again. I don't care. Wait,
You guys just see him stabbing through like
Wait.
a hologram. Like,
if it's a hologram, how could I have casted Hunter's Mark on a hologram?
no, it's not literally a hologram. It's a construct. So it's a valid target, but you can't hit it with a attack.
Can it hit him?
No.
Okay.
Interesting.
I don't.
Point of order, I don't know for sure if the Hunter's Mark would work. It's just something Kyle did, and that's the decision I made, so we're moving on.
Absolutely.
It's-
See, with illusions, I normally just say, like, you thought you cast Hunter's Mark on it. Turns out it
you
didn't
thought
work.
it worked. As far as you knew, Hunter's Mark worked. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's still here, but you now know that is not real.
Well, that's it then.
Alright, we can drop out of initiative, or do you guys plan to kill the baby, in which case we'll stay in initiative?
I feel like there's a part of Broder that will want to keep it as a pet, so...
I mean, if I can
Nightshade
keep
would
one, I
100%
would like
want to
one,
keep
yes.
that as a pet. It's adorable.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did
Kill
murder
it
its
on the way out,
parents,
kill it
so
on
I
the way
think
out.
that... What?
Don't worry, I'll kill it on the way
We'll
out.
just indoctrinate it.
You're an orphan. You have to be a rogue now. I'm sorry.
I think by right of combat, we are now its parents.
Yes.
Yep.
You kill it, you
Alright.
kill its parents, you adopt it. That's just how it works.
Mhm.
You guys can add a kitty widget to the party inventory.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna type that in the chat because what the fuck?
Yeah.
Did you widget?
It's literally
Is
like,
that how it's spelled?
yeah, 2 Ds. Kiddy, but the rest, yeah.
Oh, kitty, not kitty.
Yeah, like it's a
Gotcha.
kid.
Like a child, not a cat.
Although a kitty would be a child's cat.
Right, anyway. Cool. So Sen's gonna go ahead and join them in the hallway with the horrifying bug illusion. And I will take 7 points of fire damage while I do so.
Yep.
Samesies, I will come down.
You take 14, though.
I take 14?
14 is the default Sendu took less.
Sendu resists fire.
Exactly. Halvard, when you come down, you also
Hate
take
it.
14 fire damage.
Can I just
14?
not? Can I just fly away?
Did you say 14?
Yeah.
Yes, 1-4, yes. Alright, you guys find yourself in a long hallway. There is still this here. But Lance, as Lance has now explained to you, it is a hologram. Or like an illusion or whatever.
Lovely.
Okay.
Briefly lost Halvard, but he's back.
You see that there's one room to the north and 2 rooms to the south.
I believe we need to split up and look at these rooms as quickly as possible. We may not have much time before whatever they're doing finishes.
Agreed.
Yeah. Sounds
Yes.
good to me.
Sendu would like to go in this door.
I'll check this door.
Put your tokens at which door you're checking out.
Also roll stealth, because that seems like something a rogue should do.
You don't say.
I do say.
Blasphemy.
John, do you agree to this?
Yes.
We will start with north. We'll go counterclockwise, basically. So we'll start with Sendu at Nightshade.
The dream team up north.
Woo. Are you on a square?
No, I'm off. I'm off center.
Making sure.
You find a room with a 5-foot diameter well. There's an iron lever jutting up from the floor next to the well, resting in a position that points it towards the door.
I'm deeply curious, but I don't think this is important right now.
It is what's pointing towards the door?
The lever. Like, the lever can either point away from the door or towards the door, and right now it's pulled towards the door. Do you do anything with the well?
Can I fly over top of it and just look in the well, like investigate the well?
Yeah. General passive perception would say the well is 30 feet deep, containing some liquid at the bottom. Yeah.
Hey, but you're not gonna let me investigate? You're just...
100%.
You're passive perception only. Oh, well, I see nothing with this. Bye-bye.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
I know I'm saying this after the fact, but can I give her the help action on that investigation?
You're there with her. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. 13.
I tried.
Yeah, you see something. At the bottom, you see, like, there's gears and, like pieces of machinery in the liquid. Yeah.
Okay, is there, like, a bucket or anything, or no?
No bucket.
Okay. I'm like, Sendu, there's machinery and stuff below this well. So, I'm technically near the well, and is he near the lever?
If he wants to pull the lever, he could. Yeah, he can be near the lever, and you can be near the well, sure.
Okay. Would you like to pull that lever, and if I die, please heal me?
I see. Sure. This seems ill-advised, but I don't have many other better ideas. Can I discern anything about the mechanisms of the lever and what it might connect to, or no?
You would... The lever definitely connects to the well in some way, shape, or form.
Interesting. Well, nothing...
Okay.
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
I am gonna purposely not be looking directly down the well as he pulls the lever.
No, do it.
No.
Sendu would like to push the lever so that it's pointed away from the door.
Should I come back near you? Bless you.
Thank you.
As of right now, Nightshade, I believe it may be more important that you keep yourself safe.
Okay, I'll be back by you. So
There
that
you go.
I'm not indirect.
You pull the lever, you don't notice any external changes.
Should I go look down the well now?
I think that was kind of the point, yeah.
We should probably have kept the door propped open just in case. That would have been smart.
The door's open, you're good, yeah.
Okay, I investigate again.
Okay.
Wow.
Help action?
So I actually would not rule this to be investigation because...
But I got a nat 20.
Okay, so that's fine. What I was going to say, though, is you are 30 feet away. The well is 30 feet deep. So this, I would say, would be usually perception because you're 30 feet away. You're not close enough to actually investigate, but I'll keep the nat 20.
Okay.
So, yeah.
My perception has the same modifier, so...
Okay. Down in the well, you notice the liquid has drained. The lever apparently drains and inputs liquid. So right now it's in draining mode. Down in there you see the gears, and now that the liquid is drained, you see several skitter widgets, at least what used to be skitter widgets, down in there. apparently like either ones that hadn't been formed yet or malfunctioning ones, or you don't know why, but there are several Skitterwidget corpses at the
Aw.
bottom of this well. Not the babies, the adults.
Oh.
The adults.
Oh, weird.
Concerning.
Interesting.
So,
I wonder
so,
if this liquid helps like digest them at all.
or potentially repair them.
And then also down in that well, there's another thing that usually you'd have to climb down and find, but on your nat 20, I'll just tell you, there appears to be a ring, like a piece of jewelry.
Ooh.
Okay.
Grab it.
I'm gonna fly down there and I want to look at it
No.
before I touch it.
Oh, no. You do, because I don't have Mage Hand. I thought I did.
Before I touch it, I want to look at it. Should I use perception, investigation, arcana?
Yeah, give me Arcana.
Okay.
Can I yell down for her to look carefully and get help action?
And I say, well, I got a 19. If you want, I can roll again.
I mean, with the +1, I doubt you'll do it better than that,
Yeah,
but who knows?
19.
The attempt was made.
You definitely see, it seems to be, you would maybe recognize it as some sort of, like, command ring. Like, it's a ring that, would control something, and
Probably.
it has,
Those things?
it does have a picture of a Skitterwidget on the ring, like an engraving.
Awesome.
Yeah. Do you pick it up?
The way you say that, I don't want to, but I will. I will pick it up.
Are
Doesn't
you
seem like it's a
sure?
fucking trap.
As you pick it up, your hand burns. You take 10 acid damage, but you don't have to drop the ring because the act of like you picking it up, the acid drips from it and it's no longer covered in acid.
Cool.
Oh.
But you now know that the liquid in the well is acid and not water.
Well, I kind
Awesome.
of would have figured that something was going on here.
Yes. I don't know if I keep forgetting who does like. I think you just have Candlekeep to identify for you. So I'll just tell you. Yeah, it's a ring that lets you control Skitterwidgets.
Oh, that would have been handy.
And I say, well, there's a training for our baby.
Yes,
Oh, you know what?
it'll
That's
let you
valid.
communicate and talk to your baby. Yes.
Lovely.
Hell yeah.
It does, unfortunately, take attunement.
So we can't use it right now, but
Well, yeah. Truth.
still, it is something. Your hand looks injured, Nightshade. Are you all right?
I mean, I'm a little sore, a little red, but it's nothing to worry about. Baby's fine.
I will admit to being more concerned about you than your unborn child, but I appreciate your degree of empathy. Is Nightshade missing a significant number of hit points at this point?
I'm down 24.
Senju's gonna pull out a small jar of ointment that he has. He purchased a pack of Kayatom's ointment. And I'm going to apply some to your acid wound.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, now that scene is rounding itself out, we cut
Hell
over.
yeah, 16 hit points.
Nice.
We cut over to Lance and Lamb, the L Squad.
The L Squad. Amazing.
And then I know Lance had said Lamb said he was going to sneak. Lance, you want to give me a stealth check too?
I'm just gonna be waiting.
Oh, I thought we split into teams of two, kind of a thing. Okay. So Lamb.
I mean, if he's sneaking, there's no reason for me to ruin it.
Okay. You find a stone forge, that stands at the back of this dark room, which contains 4 stone tables apparently meant to serve as workstations. Smith's tools are spread across the tables, protective aprons and helmets hang hooked on the walls. And pieces of sheet metal and weapons are stacked up in the corners of the room.
I guess there's no enemies, so investigate?
Yeah.
21.
So, there's nothing to find on the forge itself, and all the not the tools, sorry, all the weapons in this room are basic. Like, you could get like daggers or swords, but they're all just the same kind of basic stuff you guys already have access to. You do get 4 sets of smith's tools, so if anybody wants smith's tools, there's 4 of them. And then the last thing you find.
Smith's tools. I thought you said fist tools, and I was like, what?
The last thing you find is a little mechanical owl bear figurine.
Cute.
Adorable.
And it has a key for winding, like it's a wind-up toy.
Nice.
Adorable.
Do you wind it?
Fuck yeah. I'm not there, but...
Not before checking to see if it's like magical or anything.
Why would you ever do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, give me an
Because I don't
arcana.
like having fun. Okay, Arcana check. You would. 12.
That's good enough. It itself is not really magical. The gears within it, somewhat. You would guess that if you wound it, it would move in a straight line at a speed of 5 feet for 10 minutes. At the end of... This is kind of complicated. At the end of every minute, it turns. It doesn't turn. It changes from walking on all fours to walking on its legs. And whenever it bumps into a wall or something, it turns on its own. So, it's a little walking toy that could be used for, like, distractions or things like that.
Or a good
Interesting.
baby toy.
Is it... How much is it worth, or what's it called?
It's not... I don't think it's in the... Like, I don't think you look it up like a magic item, but in the book, it's called a wind-up owl bear.
Okay.
The worth would be 1,000 gold. No, wrong thing. 750 gold.
750.
His
Alright.
eyes had gotten real big when you said that.
Well, that's cute. But
It's a
I
cute
think
little
I'll
thing.
probably sell it.
There's our lamb.
Alright, so that is the end of that room. Then we'll cut over to our last pair. The animals. And reveal this. We find bad guys. Alfred, open the door.
Hold
and
on,
there's-
hold on.
Oh yeah, if you want to make something, yeah, Foos would have just walked right in. But if Halvard wants to like do a perception to listen at the door or something, you can.
Well, you didn't give me a chance.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry,
Here's
yep.
the thing. I knew something bad was going to be behind that friggin' door because the other 2 doors... But I knew that out of character.
You don't know that exactly. Yeah.
But I was actually going to say we should wait for the rest of the party before we enter the room.
I think so. We were supposed to go to 2 per door, so we were tasked with this door. Do you want to at least like peek in or listen or something? I feel like we were supposed to scout out this area.
Why don't you peek in? You peek in.
I mean, I'm just gonna open the door, man. Do you want to peek in?
Do your thing. Shine on, you crazy diamond.
Say, my character from Fajar would just walk in because he's dumb. If you think Halvard is smart enough to say no, we should listen at the door, you 100% can.
Not to sound cliche, but Halvard could be something of a cowardly lion. So I believe I'll stay in the hallway.
Okay. So Fusfajar is gonna walk up, and passive perception would be a thing. But
Yes, it would.
so Fusfajar just opens the door, and Fusfajar finds a pig person,
Okay.
what was he?
Ooh.
Did he go?
Oh my god.
He goes to the gym. Jesus.
Him's a hefty boy.
He's a ram.
Huh, yeah.
A ram person.
All the ramming jokes start now.
A sheep. She is sheep.
Aw,
Yeah,
she's
a
cute.
sheep girl.
Cute.
Yeah, and then there is a skitter widget. And actually, I'll just reveal the whole room because there's not a wall there. There's just an alcove, so I'll reveal the rest. 2 more skitter widgets. So 3 skitter widgets and 3 cultists are what Fustajar and Halvard find behind this door.
Cool. How far away is Fu right now?
What I will say though, Halvard, you would know this, so I'll tell you out of character, John. Fusfajar knows these people. Fusfajar is also a janitor, and all of these people were janitors before they became cult members.
Okay.
So Fusfajar was friends with them. So
Okay,
Fusfajar
but
would just... Yeah.
Do I know that he's friends with them? No.
Yes, you would have heard it in conversation coming down here. Yes.
But I also know that they're in the cult now.
Yes.
Okay. So how far away is Fu from me?
Fusfajar is just 5 feet in front of you.
Okay, does this require an athletics check? I pull him towards me and close the door?
Yeah, let's do that. Athletics sounds good.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Fusfajar will just be like, "Hey guys, so space, huh?"
That's a 5 plus 9, which is
14?
14.
I'm gonna have them, the bad guys, make some kind of like reaction check of some sort. So let me do that.
Oh look, not 20s.
Would you say you got a 14?
Yeah.
Who of them would beat that? So unfortunately, you can pull Foos back, but you do not get to close the door.
Okay. Perhaps, yeah. Hey, you guys!
This is my friend Halvard. It's really good that we're both animals. Halvard is also an animal, just like me and just like you guys. So
Shut up, Fu!
We were hoping to join the cult.
Of course they were.
Damn it, Fusfajar.
Fusfajar is trying to provide a distraction so you don't get killed while he's
Okay.
waiting for the...
Yeah, we want
knew
to,
they were
and then I
traitors all along.
scream,
Stab 'em in
you
their
want to join the cult! Like, I make it obvious that, like, it's a scream to alert my party members, but, like, we definitely want to join the cult!
So at about this
I'm
time,
saying to the cultists in the room in front of me,
Yes, can I have Sendu, Nightshade, Lamb, and Lance all make perception checks?
and right about this point, we're like, so I'm going to pull the lever, and then you're going to look at the. Oh dear.
Can I do I shoot him?
Clearly the toy
I
is
shoot-
fantastic.
I shoot the guy who just said he wants to join the cult, right? That's what we do?
It's called We're Going Undercover so we don't die to the 6 enemies in front of us!
I mean, Lance is not no most insightful person in the world.
Yes, Lance, you hear Fusfajar and Halvard, everybody except for Lamb. Lamb is the only one that is completely, oblivious to it.
That tracks.
Oh dear.
Toy.
And then this guy here, whose name is Ram Sugar, will look at Foos and he'll be like, "Foos! Oh, fellow janitor! Come in! We weren't sure if we should ask you to join because you are a humanoid that was given intelligence as opposed to... you were a bull turned into a human. We're humans made into animals, but come in! And the sheep and the pig grab Foos's hand and start to pull him through the door.
Well, this seems problematic.
now I can't stop them from
You
pulling him in.
could, but it would kind of break your cover because you both just said you wanted to join the cult, so why would you be fighting? So it's up to you.
Cool.
You can
Cool.
put up a... it's up to you.
Okay, where's the bathroom? I'm just gonna go find the bathroom, and I attempt to,
The sheep will speak
walk
up and be like, Foos, who's your new friend? Looking at Halford.
Kyle's woman voice.
Yeah, I don't want to be rude, but,
This is a little different than my usual woman voice. This is more like, supposed to be like kawaii woman voice.
Stop it. Stop it right now.
Ooh.
Stop
Ooh, I'm
it
a
with,
sheep person.
stop it with these
Ooh.
words.
Oh no! I seem to have lost my fool. Can you
Exactly.
help me?
I hate everything and everyone.
Ooh, I'm too dummy thick and kawaii.
The pig is gonna try to welcome you in, Halvard.
Oh my god.
So the pig is gonna be like, oh, any friend of Foos is a friend of ours. Come on.
Yep. So the bathroom's this way, you say? Okay, I'll be right
There's
back.
actually there's a well over there. I guess you could use the well as a bathroom.
Fabulous. I'll see you in a minute. And I go in here, and I promptly close the door. And I'm like, okay, we got a problem.
So it
Okay.
sounds. Apparently, you and Foos are joining the cult.
Yeah, shut up. Oh, basically, there's
You
like,
totally just left Foos in there. Foos is now surrounded by enemies.
Who
yeah.
cares?
Where
listen,
is Foos Fitro still in
It's
the room with
fine.
them?
correct, he is.
Alright, well, we need to go get him out before they attempt to, I don't know, tie him down and convert him into this cult with some manner of mind control if they
Well,
appear to be aware of.
how married to Foos are you? We could leave right now.
Halvard,
Okay, but yeah.
I get that you're a new addition to the team. And I'm
Where
going
are Lance and Broder?
They went to the door to the southeast.
Lance
okay,
is just
perhaps-
sitting by the door.
Perhaps we should
Halvard,
alert
it's so
them.
cute.
He
Alert
just
them to
watched
the presence
everything, not
of
caring.
the
So-
cultist.
Senju's going to check outside to see that I assume the door is closed. No one's looking out there from the cult room.
This one's closed, and you would see that Broder is on the ground playing with a toy, and Lance is just ignoring everything that's going on.
Okay, that's helpful.
I'm an idiot.
All right, gentlemen. Let's go kill some cultists and save our friend.
Oh,
So,
I
same old
thought you
Tuesday?
were gonna say that.
Same old Monday.
No, it's Tuesday.
Oh gosh.
I feel like it's been Tuesday for a very long time.
All right. So, if they're just outside the door, I share with the party what I saw, some cultists, yada yada yada, some of those insect dudes, yada yada yada. Oh, what did you all encounter in your respective rooms?
Nightshade puts up her hand. Acid,
Oh, acid.
and a way to control the fizzywigs, kittywigs,
Skitterwood.
What?
skitterbugs.
What
Sure.
did you find to control those skitter widgets?
A ring.
Which
Ring?
unfortunately will take us time to attune to, so it's not usable at present.
Yeah.
We don't
I've
have
not-
we don't have an hour to spend.
I see. Okay, well that does dick all to help our situation.
But it's we can control the baby.
I have a question for the group. Do we think we have 10 minutes to spare?
Foos is in a room with enemies. I mean,
Foos is in a room with enemies. This is very true. He's a
So
hardy
yes, we have
sword.
10 minutes to spare.
Ouch.
Wow.
So here's metagame what Sendu was thinking. At this level, I acquired a class feature called Sanctuary Vessel, where I can pull up to 5 other creatures into my genie's vessel and take a short rest in 10 minutes.
ooh, fancy.
That would give me all of my spell slots back, it would give us hit die to use, and it would let someone attune to that ring and control skitter widgets.
You would get the sense in game that it's only been like 5 to 10 minutes since you were told that you had an hour. So you have like 50 minutes left. So you probably be okay.
I feel good about this decision, personally.
I get my action surge back.
I feel very bad for Foos that we're doing this to him.
He's fine.
He
He's with
likes to
friends.
talk.
You know, I did mention that I was going to find a place to make water. So
You're just constipated. You're
You're
fine.
just having a bad
yeah,
bathroom
it's
time.
not uncommon for someone to take 10 minutes before they return to relieve themselves, and you
I
know.
mean, that is a bit uncommon, but it's fine.
Maybe
Find,
it's
well,
not
you
for
gotta
lions,
find
we don't
you
know
gotta
that.
find a leaf to wipe with, etc.
You're taking a poop. I think that's, I think that's
Yeah,
good.
the number
Senju
one
is
thing
going to
and
put
number two.
down, is going to take out the vase that holds Agniastra and say, let's go into the well room and do this.
It is really lucky out of character that we just so happen to choose the 2 animal characters to go in this door. Because otherwise, this would not have worked out as well.
Nope. So we're going to go into the well room, and we're going to pop over into Agniastra's domain and take ourselves a quick short rest.
So this is a short rest.
So, and the group would get to talk and see Agniastra.
Ooh.
So let me clarify, first of all, that my patron is something of a character. It's not impossible that he will attempt to recruit you into his army for world domination. Just don't engage.
Can I'd like to be.
No, Lance, no.
As a reminder, this is the vessel that you're all about to be sucked into.
Okay.
Thanks.
And then
I
this-
hate it.
Is the one whose home it is.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Can I want to
thanks,
be.
I love it.
want to be. What do I gotta do?
Surrender all individuality.
That's not hard. I don't have much anyway.
Lance.
Damn.
Don't make me not bring you in here. It's my choice. Regardless, Sendu is going to hold out his hands, and black-purple smoke will rise up from the vessel and surround the party. And when the smoke clears, they are no longer in the room with the well. They are inside a padded and lush chamber. Lavender curtains line the walls with small flames clinging to the ends of them. I don't know if Agniastra is there or if he's elsewhere within the domain of the vessel. I guess
I want him to be there.
Fantastic. Then there is a brilliant throne constructed of red wood and studded with gems, on which sits an 8-foot tall Ifriti.
Hello.
I'm
My
gonna say,
liege.
Nightshade's eyes go really big, but she doesn't hit on him. It's weird.
I find a pillow and take a little nap-a-roo.
I find this to be like a lie. That's
Senju takes a knee and bows in respect to Agniastra.
I knew.
I'm sorry, 1 second, y'all.
You're...
What's going on? Does someone have a bird?
JD's just hugging people. I don't know why.
Sorry, my roommate just got a job offer.
Ooh!
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Congrats.
So Agniastra looks at you.
Oh, that's the squeaky toy when
Oh.
you're talking about the bird. I just
Oh, you
realized
fools.
Does
that.
someone have a bird?
It's like, well, I didn't know what you were talking about. And then I started hearing the squeaks, and I'm like, oh, wait, that's right.
Said
The squeaks.
you're bringing guests now.
My liege, I humbly request time for my companions and I to rest, as we continue in our campaign for your glory.
They've come to join the campaign.
Not as of yet, my liege. I still search for your generals before we can continue to grow your army.
I know you said generals, but I swear to God you said genitals.
I did not! Although, Agniastra's dick being lost somewhere within Faerun is an interesting side quest idea.
Oh my god. Is there anything valuable in here, and how dumb of an idea would it be to steal from a fucking...
No and very.
Yeah, everything here, I would argue almost, there's like a lot of stuff made of gold. I would think so in a
Oh no,
GD's.
absolutely! It is
Yeah.
there. It's full of opulence. There is gold. There are fine silks. There's alcohol and liquor and beautiful crystal decanters. And the overwhelming idea, the overwhelming presence of Agniastra's sight on everything.
I emit a noticeable snore as I sleep on a lavender pillow.
But can his perception beat my sleight of hand?
You exist within his domain. His perception score is yes.
Yeah, Wes. As Lamb looks around,
Just casing the joint. He's like, "Hey there, bud. What you doing?"
both of his eyes are like the eye of Sauron. Like both of them.
Oh,
like they
damn.
see everything.
I assure
Bye.
you, my companions will incur no displeasure from you in their stay.
Yeah,
He
because
looks directly at Lamb, and he goes, "I'm watching that one."
It's
Your
really
wisdom-
hard for me not to hit on him, but for story reason wise, she's not gonna do it. I really
Your
want
wisdom-
to though.
Your wisdom, my liege, as always, is impeccable.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Have you asked them if they've seen my generals?
I have inquired with them, and they have not. Their whereabouts remain unknown.
You're
Wait,
working
when did you
for
ask about
Candlekeep
generals?
now, are you not?
I'm sorry, repeat that, Kyle?
You're working for Candlekeep now, are you not?
I am. My search for knowledge has gained new leads, but remains as current fruitless.
You may rest.
Thank you for your generosity, my liege.
I pull a second pillow closer to me and start spooning with it.
It might be noticeable that Sendu's behavior towards his patron inside the domain is incredibly different than his behavior towards his patron outside his domain.
You have actively told him to shut up when you're outside.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Within here, I am under his power.
When he was Jafar from Aladdin in the fairy tale, you were straight up like, get the fuck out of here energy. Like it was like,
Yeah,
that
it was
real
very
bad.
different.
Amazing. And
yeah,
so-
so the,
Just Sendu will say, we're safe here for the time being. We should
Yeah.
not overstay our welcome, though.
you guys take 10 minutes, you get it's an hour on the inside, so you get a short rest. Who is attuning to the skitter widget ring?
I don't have any magical items, so I could if people want me to.
The main question is what kind of action it takes to activate.
Yeah.
I guess we don't know that, though, do we? Like, someone after they attune to it would get that information, but before attuning, we don't know. I think that Juniper and Halvard
Who?
and Lance have very valuable actions.
Who?
I'm sorry, Nightshade, Halvard, and Lance have very valuable
That's
actions. Because they're all, like, real heavy damage dealers. That being said, if it's not an action to use it, I think it makes sense that one of y'all do it
I
because
would
you'll be in
be
the thick of it.
continuously using my action and bonus action, so it's actually probably not a good idea for me to do it.
Just in case it uses either of those, yeah. Does Lance use his bonus actions or just his action?
I use bonus action.
Okay, and Halvard I know uses bonus action to rage. So I feel like it's
Isn't that just to start the rage though, or do you have to use it to maintain the rage?
No, you don't use it to
Once
maintain the
every
rage,
10
but we
rounds.
might have. Do you use bonus action for anything after you initiate your rage, Halfred?
What's a bonus action?
Get out of here. Why are you so saucy?
So I think
I'm
John
thinking
is gone.
Uh-oh. Is he? Oh, I guess he's not responding, so.
I killed John. I got
Oh,
tired
rude.
of him.
I began sucking my thumb, and
He's in
I'm-
character sleeping, so
I'm talking in my sleep. I'm like, sheep.
Yeah, I guess in
Tasty.
character he came to because he's already fast asleep.
Yeah.
I feel like it's either a Sendu or Broder thing, at least for right now, until we know more information
I have
about
cunning action / steady aim like every round. I have
it. Okay,
no
I'm
bonus
not trying to make
Yeah.
it Sendus.
It's Sendu's now. Deal with it.
Sure.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
slowly like put the ring in your hand and I'm like, it's all yours. Use it
For the-
unwisely.
Oh dear. For the time being, it is, but we'll see what happens later.
Mhm.
Nightshade, I make no claim to this item further on.
So it's no problem. I'm sure we could always share it when we want to play and discipline the baby.
The baby.
Kitty Wig. Fader.
Let's go.
The kitty widget, yes.
Kitty widget.
Is it an item in D&D Beyond that I can add to my character sheet, Kyle?
It is not. It would have to be a custom item.
Fantastic.
And the item name is Skitter Widget Control Ring. As you attune to it, this is what you learn. Skitter widgets speak their own simple language, which is composed of high-pitched, vowel-heavy squeals. It's like the clicking and the whirring of gears.
Love that.
Cool.
You now speak that language.
Cute.
While you're wearing the control wing, the Skitter widget must obey the commands of whoever is attuned to the ring. It understands the ring wearer's commands as though they're spoken by the same language. Up to 7 Skitter widgets can be linked to one ring. But they must be sorry. When a Skitter widget or a kitty widget is created, it's bound to a ring. So this ring is already bound to the Skitter widgets, some of the Skitter widgets in this compound.
Okay.
Okay, so it can't assume control over other Skitter widgets. It already has set ones that it's attuned to.
Yes, unless you were to
Make new ones.
out of character. I would, like, if you found a new Skitter widget and you wanted to, like, figure out how to train it or whatever, I probably would let you try. But by default, it can only do the ones that it's already bound to. Yes.
But the baby might already
Again,
be
as
bound to it.
as far as action economy, it doesn't take an action or a bonus action. You just speak and they listen.
God damn it, I'm so sorry, y'all.
That's okay.
And they roll on their own initiative.
Okay. So as of right now, it's not controlling any Skitter widgets.
You don't know. Oh, yes, you would know because you put it on. It controlled
The
the
ones that we
five,
killed.
the 5 that are dead.
Fuck us. Okay.
Sad.
The one baby you have.
Yay!
Uh-huh.
Let me look.
That baby be ours.
And it looks like the ones that are dead in the acid right now as well.
Are you kidding?
It only works on one as of now, but for example, there's 3 here. So if you were to kill the 3 here, it wouldn't do anything. But if you were to incapacitate the 3 and then try to work on it and try to make the ring control some of these 3, you 100% could. But by default, this
Interesting.
ring only controls the 1. I kind of don't like that, because that kind of defeats the purposes of attuning to it, so I'm going to change something from the book.
Well, I mean, the
This
book
for the-
assumes you don't murder everything.
Yeah. I will say that, yes, the ring will work on these 3 down here, but the issue I have going forward that we'd have to talk about is, I really can't have you guys just having an army of 4 extra creatures you can use every single turn forever permanently.
Especially
and
not when
so-
they're as strong as Skitter widgets are. Yeah, 100%.
Hey, we'll send him to the farm.
Yes, what will happen is these 3 here, when you use the ring on them, will revert to kitty widgets, and you will have 4 kitty widgets if that you so choose.
Baby.
Incredible. Okay, I'm gonna... I am the baby lord.
Yes, you can, exactly. Because it can't originally control them, that's how it does it. It converts already adult ones back into babies.
Yay, babies.
Amazing.
Love it for us.
I will give you control. Do you guys want to? What are you naming kitty widget baby?
Kevin.
Beautiful.
I second Kevin.
I approve of Kevin. Yes.
I'm not mad at Kevin.
BRB, I'm going to the bathroom.
Yes, the meme lives.
What's the meme?
Don't worry about it.
Okay,
May I have control of Kevin, Kyle?
I'm doing that right now.
Fantastic.
You know
don't-
control Kevin.
If you don't know it, you don't gotta worry.
Okay.
May I look up the stats for a kitty widget?
Yes, you can.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
JD,
Yeah.
were you about to say, may I look up the stats for Kevin?
I was not. I was gonna say Skitter Widget, and then I corrected myself to Kitty Widget.
Okay. I just needed to know if that was the case.
That's valid, though. Like, there was a part of me that wanted to. But I knew that I couldn't search Kevin in D&D Beyond and get anything.
Who knows?
Halvard.
Oh my god.
Halvard's gonna talk in his sleep some more. And he's gonna say something that sounds like, I really should have taken those ruby slippers. And then he lets out a fart.
Fantastic.
What were you? Oh my godding, JD?
No, I was looking at, they have information for kitty widgets, including how quickly they mature.
Oh yeah.
10 days for a kitty
yours
widget
will-
to become a Skitter widget.
Yours will never mature.
Rude. Rude yet valid.
Because, as an example, kitty widgets have 15 HP, skitter widgets have almost 100. I cannot give you 400 extra HP.
I mean, you
No.
can.
I
Just
mean,
say they're
yeah.
not allowed to.
I mean,
the
they're
candle
they're CR5 creatures. No, you should not give us 5 Skitter widgets.
That's
No,
why
he
I'm surprised
can.
the manual would do that. Like, the book is basically saying that, like, you could have 7 of them. And I'm like, I can't give you 7 skitter widgets.
That would
I
be
mean,
obscene.
And
If the book says we can.
yeah.
I don't trust
Here's the thing,
WotC to
this-
that degree.
The idea is that this is supposed to be, like, you could put it into another campaign, so maybe, but then also, like, maybe there's, like, other rules the DM would use and stuff, but yeah. So I think it's meant to be modified, and I have modified it. So...
Coward.
Now, if you ever wanted Kevin and his brethren to be free and live adult lives, you could unbind them, and they could reach adulthood.
That feels pointless. They're not ours at that point.
Well, no, 'cause the point is like, if you're like, you know, I feel bad that I'm keeping this creature a baby forever. I think I want it to grow up.
I don't care about how the creature feels. I want it to be useful.
Wow.
All right. So you guys wake up. I mean, not wake up. You know, you guys are done in Agniastra's vessel. Agniastra will say, "I bid you farewell until our next strategy meeting."
I understand, my liege. Thank you as always for your hospitality and generosity.
I am still sleeping.
No, you woke it up.
No, you woke everyone's woken.
Sendu boots everyone out of the vessel, which includes Alfred, so...
Yeah.
If he's...
Okay. So am I now sleeping in the well room?
I mean, you fall out of the vessel, so does an impact wake you up?
Okay, the impact wakes me up,
There we go.
and
Good
I
morning.
stand up, but I'm still sucking my thumb, but I quickly take my thumb out of my mouth and hope no one notices.
I noticed. You can't hide it, fool.
Oh, great.
Sendu pretends not to notice.
And in the real world, only 10 minutes have passed.
Okay,
Let's go save Foosfajar before the cultists kill him or convert
I'm
him.
gonna go stab some barnyard animals.
Lovely. Let's go stab some... Yeah,
Stab
let's go stab
barnyard
some barnyard animals.
Why the pause?
I had to think about it for a second. Alright, what spells am I going to cast? I'm gonna cast some nasty shit.
Okay. Position yourselves outside the door, and then we will roll initiative for going through the door.
Sendu will stay in the back of the room because most of his stuff is long range.
Get out of the way, Lance.
Oh, and Sendu, make sure you put Kevin where you want Kevin.
Oh damn it!
Lan-
I forgot to click my token.
Oh, and
Lance
then
is
do you
eating
want to
star.
summon Vadavaka?
That actually, if I can do that during the short rest, yes, I do want to do that.
Okay.
That is 10 more gold that I'm spending.
Okay. The initiative isn't even up yet.
Yeah, the turn order isn't up, so it doesn't matter what you're rolling for initiative.
Yeah, I was just having you guys position yourselves, and then I was gonna roll. Yeah.
There it is.
Clear that shit.
Yeet!
Guys, don't worry. I'm sure my initiative will be great.
Why are you lying to your initiative?
Poor
I just hope it's not 0. Okay, I'm good. I've had that happen way too many times.
I find
Oh,
the
shit.
Zero initiative's funny though.
Kevin got an 18. Good job, Kevin.
Go, Kevin.
That's the sound Kevin makes.
So good. Also love that there's a language that only Kevin and Sendu speak and no one else understands it.
That was a remarkably insightful comment,
So
Kevin.
sad.
You can't not love that.
His intelligence and charisma are both 1. I agree, Kevin. Thank you.
Yes, money does not grow on trees, Kevin.
Damn it.
Anyway, I'm good to go. I'm having a good time over here.
Having a good time.
Having a good time.
Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba.
Do you not know the words to
Make a supersonic
not.
man out of you.
I do not know
Don't
the words.
Stop me now.
Don't
I'm having
stop
such a
me
good
now.
time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop.
There is something we have to talk about.
Uh-oh.
When you use the ring on a skitter widget that's not under your control.
Ooh.
So if you want to try to control one of the ones that's here,
Is that a thing I can do?
well, I told you, yeah, if you do it, they'll be turned into babies.
Oh, I wasn't sure, like, what... I thought that was, like, a long-term ritual thing that I could do.
Oh, I see your point. No, I was going to let you try it on these 3 if you wanted to. I
my
would
God.
say that it would take, like, your whole turn, like your action and bonus action, to
Okay.
try to convert one, but that would take an enemy off the battlefield if you were
Yeah,
to do that.
that's powerful. Can I use it on all 3 at once, or 1 at a time?
No, it's 1 per, and it is going to be, like, whatever check you want to roll, Arcana, Persuasion, whatever you're doing, versus them. So it will be
Spectacular.
1 at a time.
Cool.
Okay. Was I? Oh, I need to open up the... Okay, cool. Alright, and the skitter widgets have an initiative of...
Negative 5,000.
Yeah.
Hey, that's funny! Kevin and his cousins got the same initiative.
Hey! Oh, no.
Good job, Kevin.
Step it up,
Kevin.
brother.
Here's the thing, are we making Kevin feel less special by giving him 3 others? So I think...
Well, I think that Kevin is naturally that young already, so he's gonna be like the general, and they're gonna be younger than him. He's gonna get to turn things around. Show him who's boss.
Alright, so... Lance, that is assuming no one goes in and just kills the skitter widget. Lance, you're up.
Well, you know my plan.
Lance.
Open the door and murder the skitter widgets.
No.
Yes.
Aww.
Don't you do it, Lance.
In fact, wait a second. They would have changed things while you were gone, so let me fix it.
Yeah, they've had 10 minutes to move stuff around, so... Oh, no!
I think that's him just moving stuff around.
Yeah.
How's Foos doing? Has he been
chatting up?
brainwashed?
Does he have
Does
a
he
glass
think-
of wine? Is he having fun?
Lance, you can now open the door.
I open door.
You see 3 skitter widgets guarding the door, and the 3 cultists are sitting there having tea with Foos, and Foos is drinking the tea. And you hear him say, like, "Oh yes, and I also have other friends that I could introduce you to at some time. Like, so I don't know if they would count though. I had this one friend who was a humanoid who became a pig, and then he's a humanoid again, then he's a pig again. I don't know if we want to allow that or not. And
Are
then I
any
have
of
another
these guys
friend.
Fae?
What?
Are any of them Fae? Just making sure.
No.
Just making sure.
And then he's like, and I had this other friend who could summon a fire creature, and the fire creature was a pig. So I don't know if we count that either. But yeah.
I love this for us.
Honestly,
yeah,
I'm
so-
surprised he hasn't been killed yet.
I mean, he can talk forever, so.
And he's an animal, and he's convinced them that he wants to be part of the cult.
Yeah,
But they see you, and Ram Sugar turns around and goes, "You're not animals, and you don't look like you're here to talk friendly like. That lion was supposed to go to the bathroom and come back for tea. What is going on?"
Here I am.
Here's the
And
tea, sis.
I enter the room.
Here's
It's
the
not your
tea,
turn,
sis.
yeah, but yes.
Oh, okay.
You're there.
Okay,
Alright,
I'm gonna
Lance.
cast Conjure Animals.
Uh-huh.
You're going to what?
I'm gonna cast Conjure Animals.
You heard him.
And I'm gonna summon 8 Panthers.
Oh my god.
Oh, that is a good point. Jess and John, for completing the fairy tale, all members of the party got a boon that lets you cast Conjure Animals at will twice?
3
3
times.
times.
3 times. So Halvard and Nightshade can cast Conjure Animals 3 times, and then it goes away.
Actually, do I want Panthers or do I want giant poisonous snakes?
Snakes are fun.
Actually, no, they're immune to poison. I already know that. Panthers it is. So yeah. Panthers!
Oh my god.
Panthers.
Amazing. Love it. Love that for us.
You weren't expecting this now, were you?
We like animals here at the livestock cult. This just seems like you're adding to the cult.
And then one of them bites his face.
It's a beautiful image. Yeah, we accept them to the face. Or we accept them to our cult. Ow.
No, we wait for DM to add them.
Yeah, I've done that. How many Panthers?
8.
Damn.
That is many panther.
Mm-hmm.
Hell
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh wait, let me give you control over the first one, so I don't have to do it 8 times.
Ah, smart.
So do they go at my initiative?
No,
Or-
they get their own, I believe.
Okay, are you doing a group or am I rolling for 8 Panthers?
It's all 8.
Which way do you mean by that?
One
you
initiative
attack
for
8
8.
times. You take 8 turns.
So I'm rolling 8 initiatives?
No.
No, sorry. 1 initiative for all 8 Panthers.
Yeah, that's what I was
understand.
asking. So
Yes.
yeah, okay.
I got you now.
Not 20.
No.
Good lord.
Hell yeah.
You can put them wherever the spell lets you put them, but you now have 8 Panthers.
Woo.
Well, that room just got a great deal more crowded all of a sudden.
Look at the. I love getting a nat 20 on Panthers. Okay.
So they will go to the top of the initiative from now on. Oh wait, that means permanently. That means they have to wait the whole turn. Okay. Yeah, because they go at the top, which we've already passed.
Since it's a nat 20, can they go now? Like, surprise round? Because technically a nat 20 is only 22 for the Panthers. So it'd be
No,
after my turn.
but a nat 20 is like a 100 or a 200, and by the rules of D&D, we've passed that. Yeah, unfortunately, I think you have to wait the whole rotation.
Sorry.
It was a hard decision, and it weighs heavily on my conscience.
Wow.
I believe that's your house, the house rule thing. So whatever. But
Yeah, the 30 thing is a house rule, exactly. That's why it's hard.
sad.
Consistency is important.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I wish I didn't roll in that 20 then. Literally, they're just gonna die now. Oh well.
Well, they are
Hey,
still...
they're attacking them and not us. That's a win.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just not as exciting.
Yeah. It's like, there are occasions, there's like a couple occasions where a nat 20 isn't that helpful. That is a true fact, yeah.
Go have fun.
Lance,
Okay.
you're gonna move away!
I'm getting out of the way. Go have fun.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
All right, it is the Skitter Widget's turn.
Oh, dear. They have an open line
They're
to Broder now. Oh
going
my god.
One will move forward, the other
Uh-oh.
two will stay with Panthers.
Panthers get an opportunity attack on the one that moved away.
Yeah,
Hell
I don't think the
yeah.
Skitter Widgets are strong enough. Well, yeah, their command is just guard the room, so I don't necessarily think it would move.
Ah, I second
But
guessing
it wants to
now.
guard the door, so yes, it would.
You
take
took
the
your
attack.
hand off the piece, it counts.
Yes, it will take. It will take the opportunity from the two Panthers.
So that is a 12 and a 16.
Oof.
They
Sorry, a
both
12
miss.
and a 15. But yeah.
They will both miss.
Okay.
So we'll have one Panther, and one either Nightshade or Lamb. But I'll see. Okay. So let's get away.
It moved back. Wait, where is it now?
It's in front of the one. Is in front of Lamb.
I'm gonna reload.
Perhaps wise.
There we go. Okay.
I will make one change. JD, to the stat block I gave you.
Mhm.
This kitty widget is also immune to fire. So it says lightning and poison. It's also immune to fire.
Oh, fun.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So. They have multi-attack. So I'm going to go one against Broder and one against Nightshade.
No.
Oh.
Get that uncanny dodge ready, brother.
Yep.
That is an 8 on Broder, so that's going to miss.
Yeah.
But a nat 20 on Nightshade.
Okay,
So
let me
that's
just
gonna
check
bite.
my stuff.
I would like to uncanny dodge for Nightshade.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take 7 piercing damage. Sorry, I have to double that. Not double, reroll.
What does the uncanny dodge for me mean, though?
He can't. He was.
That was joking.
Oh,
Can't do that. He's a rogue. Rogues can't do that.
I kind of wanted that to happen, though. Can we make that happen?
You take 14 piercing damage plus 22 lightning damage.
Woo!
It's because it was a
Oh,
crit.
Jesus.
This isn't how much they normally do. It's just a crit. And then also I'm gonna need a con save from Nightshade.
Oh.
Okay, so you are now stunned until the end of your next turn.
Cool.
I thought they had to grapple for that. God, they can just do that?
The grapple is they grapple on their bite. They stun with their tail. So it's like they can do
Oh.
either or.
Oh, that sucks.
Or well, they have multi-attack, so they could not doing both. Yeah. All right.
I hate it.
Jesus.
So that is that one. Then we'll have the other two do the same thing to two Panthers. You see why I couldn't just let you have 4 of them?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, you could have.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't.
No, you could.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
that's an 11 and an 18 against a Panther. I'll take. I will look up.
The 11
Panthers.
misses,
Okay.
the 18 hits.
Okay. So.
Also, I need to know what's Panther.
Top left Panther.
Okay.
Alright, so that's going to be 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And 10 lightning damage.
Oh, it's dead.
Okay.
Rip.
It's also stunned. It is stunned and dead. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
Alright, and then we'll do the same thing to other Panther. What a waste of a nat 20. So first one will miss, second one isn't. Well, sorry, the second one misses. The first one's a nat 20. So that will be 22 piercing damage. It dead?
Yes.
All right.
But I was just a little
is-
confused because you said it was an 11 and an 18.
that was on the first set of attacks. There's 4 attacks total.
Oh, okay. Never
Yeah,
mind.
2 against this panther, and then 2 against this panther. All right. So that is them. It's Kevin's turn.
Lovely. It's time for Kevin to not really do much of anything. Kevin is actually going to go over here, which is Kevin's war cry, and he is going to use the help action on his turn. So the first melee attack against this guy will be made with advantage. Yeah, I'm gonna do that just in case this doesn't go off. That's Kevin's whole turn, so it's Sendu's turn next.
Yep.
Sendu is going to attempt to convert that Skitter widget into a kitty widget. You mentioned that I could roll a persuasion check?
Yeah.
That's really sexy of you to let me do. So I'm gonna roll me that persuasion. Can Manavaka give me the help action as persuasion check?
No, because it's being done through.
Yeah,
like,
that's
the way
bullshit.
Manavaka
You shouldn't.
doesn't speak.
You should not let me do that. That's a 26.
Hey, I'm gonna have it roll something now.
I hope it's an opposed charisma check because their charisma is a -5.
Yeah, it rolled bad. So you now see this thing shrink in size.
And it goes, Daddy.
It is asleep.
Sleep.
me come.
Aw, it's hackered itself out. Hey.
Bless you for just copying the Kevin token. I'm so glad.
Question.
Multi-Kevin.
Is the
You
one
want
that
me
is the one
to,
that
should it be a different name, or are they all just Kevin?
They're all Kevin.
Okay.
Kevin's.
is the
Beautiful
one that
Kevin.
did that to me? Is that a concentration thing, or that's just like its tail poisoning?
You were like electrified, so you are just stunned for a whole rotation.
Okay, cool. I'm cool with that.
Okay. That is Sendu's whole turn. Nightshade.
I think you said incapacitated till the end of her turn?
Yes. So you are no longer incapacitated at the end of your turn.
Cool. It's alive!
Halvard.
That's me.
Uh-huh.
It's me, amore.
There's a whole room full of enemies for you, Halvard.
So, how many people are after me in the turn rotation?
2 more before we're at the top of the rotation again.
Okay. I'm debating whether or not to use Zealous Presence and give everybody advantage until the start of my next
until
turn.
it's your turn again. So that's still going to be your whole party.
Right. Okay, well then let's do that. Everybody gets advantage.
Hell yes.
And since that's a bonus action, I cannot enter a Barbarian Rage. So let's-
You're already Oh no, you would have been not raging between the now and then. Yep, da.
It's been far longer than
Oh, I realized that.
1
It's been
minute.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep, never mind.
So, attack number 1.
You have to actually move into the room.
Oh,
Boo.
okay.
But because Kevin's no longer hostile, he can move over Kevin.
Yes, you can move over Kevin. You can go anywhere in the room, basically. So where do you want to go?
You may move over the Kevin.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay. And then are you attacking the robo dogs, or are you attacking the giant ram person?
It's gonna be the ram person, because I think those robo dogs are earmarked.
Sendu was going to yell at Halvard, "Look for a ring on their fingers that looks like mine!"
Okay, I don't do that.
You notice that the ram is wearing a ring.
He's just said he's not doing that, Kyle.
Oh, okay.
Because I already rolled my hit dice. It'd be kind of a cop out to.
That's valid.
On my first attack, I rolled a 15
Let me see.
on the ram.
That will hit.
Very good. And this doesn't get the +3 bonus. Oh, come on. 7.
7 damage to ram sugar.
Yes.
Ram
And I will
sugar.
again.
Oh, I didn't tell you their names. Let me tell you their names, guys.
No, you did. You don't need to say it again.
I only told you Ram Sugar. I didn't tell you the others.
No, you told them all.
I promise I didn't. So then the pig is pig wheat, and the sheep is sheep sweet corn.
Ooh.
Okay. This naming convention is weird, Kyle.
But it makes him
my-
so happy.
My second hit is a 26 to hit for
Yep.
6 damage. For a total, I believe, of 13 damage.
Yep.
Alright. And
You get you great
include your
weapon mastery.
barbarian divine? Did you do your divine fury?
He's not raging.
Oh right. Yep. Good point. I am.
correct. And I've
I
already
am
used
vile.
I've already used my bonus action, so that is my turn.
Okay. Fusfajar is now like, surprise! I'm not here to join the cult, and then he.
You don't say.
Incredible. I'm so glad he's on our side.
Do
He's
the
a
other people
mastermind,
do
that
they
one.
respond to that? I'm just curious if they respond to that.
Yeah, they're all like, what? And they're all jaws dropped to the floor.
Oh my god.
How could this be?
No, not you, Fusfajar. I wanted to marry you.
Oh god. Run. Run with all your might.
Fusfajar, you have to get out of there!
She definitely spelled you like EWE instead of YOU, and so.
Why? Fusfajar, attack with advantage, kill that. Actually, you could hit literally all three of them with advantage.
For advantage. Right.
Flanking with a whole bunch of Panthers.
Yeah, I will go. Ram, Sugar, you need to snap out of it. You were a smart janitor.
Don't
You
lie
in
I
the
to
feel
him.
like calling
future.
someone. I feel like calling someone a smart janitor is being damned by faint praise.
Well, what was it from Matt Damon in was it A Beautiful Mind?
Yeah.
He was a janitor.
And we all love Matt Damon, so.
Damn
I
right.
don't.
That does indeed hit. And then. Boos is gonna smite.
Did you just smack yourself in the face?
What? No, I like itched my neck.
I saw it. I was like, oh geez.
Boos did not get a short rest because he was here having. I guess technically. He's not here for 10 minutes. Yeah, for 10 minutes he had his tea and crumpets with the cult.
He didn't have a full hour.
No, he did not. So
sorry.
the smite is gonna be. Is it a D8, 2D8, something like that? Let me see. Yes, 2D8. So that's gonna be 21 damage to Ram Sugar. Oh shoot. The smite can't be non-lethal, but the slashing could be.
Correct.
So, okay.
Did he just kill her?
Him.
Did
He
he
was
just-
attacking Ram Sugar.
Oh, okay.
So that's
I mean, if he's
21.
smiting, it should just be a dead Ram Sugar by, like, oh god, I messed up.
Yeah, Ram Sugar dead. Ram Sugar dead. Foos just killed his friend.
Oh,
Poor food.
I thought he was stronger than that.
Saints, Boost, you have to hold back!
Yeah, well, he's a strong janitor, and so I
Clearly
really thought-
not! You just stabbed him to death!
Well, I technically smited him to death. The
So
stab wasn't what
happy,
killed
and
him;
I
it
have
was
no
the
idea
smite
why.
that killed him.
so-
Actually, wait a no, I guess you wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
No, no, Foos wouldn't know. So Foos is really sad. I killed my friend. I didn't mean to. Oh. Yeah, that's that. Fusfajar would have multi-attack. He's too sad to do his multi-attack.
Oh, no!
Kind of
Get
a
it
cop
together,
out.
man.
He's going through a moment. No one bothered with Nightshade while she had a breakdown for a month.
In fairness, I mean, Halvard was pretty mean to her, so you can't say that.
Alright,
It's time
Panthers.
for a whole bunch of Panthers, Lance.
Give me one moment.
Please do non-lethal damage. I meant to. I didn't realize my smite would kill them. Kill him.
The Panthers are going for murder.
Yeah, but Panthers deal non-lethal damage if they
No.
want.
No.
If you want. They're
No.
your summoned Panthers.
Yeah, and they're going for murder.
Lance, you can command the Panthers. Please command them to not kill them.
Since when has Lance ever not killed?
Lance, please.
When he was asked nicely, hopefully.
Okay. These each get 1 attack, so I'm just gonna roll 6. And it'll go from left to right.
And the 2 top ones would have advantage.
The 2 top ones... Oh.
Because of Foos.
Oh, yeah, okay. So then I will roll them first.
Uh-huh.
So... That'll probably miss with only a 15.
15 will hit, actually.
Oh,
Sweet.
so then this one is going to be taking 1d6 plus 2. So, where is it?
Yes. Pig wheat.
8 damage.
8 damage.
And then on the Shep, that's a nat 20
Woo!
God damn.
for 7 damage.
Yeah, 27 damage? Okay, because it's a panther.
7 damage.
It's a CR 1/4 creature. You can only ask so much from it.
And then bottom left panther. 17 plus 2. Sorry, plus 4.
Yep.
Okay. For 4 damage. 10.
Will miss.
15.
15 will hit.
4 damage.
Okay.
And then this one's on the sheep. For 16.
That'll
To
hit.
hit. 7.
Is that it?
Yep.
Alright. Lance, keep going.
Gonna walk over. And is this concentration? Or is it just summoning monsters?
It's concentration.
Aww. I wanted to summon more.
No, it's
God, that's why it's concentration.
Yeah, new rule. The goddess LaRue appears in the moon. You see her through a window, and she's like, "Only 1 per combat."
No double upsies.
I'll
I
just
only
let you
have
guys
so much
handle it.
magic I can give you at once.
I'll let you guys handle it. Have fun.
Lance.
I gave you Panthers. You guys
Sad things
have
on your
this.
turn.
You got this.
Okay.
Apparently he doesn't want to because Lance is being difficult.
Lance wants to kill things. You won't let Lance kill things, so you
That
can
is
fight them
true.
yourself.
You can go kill the Skinner widgets.
You told him not to because you wanted to make them Kevin's.
I never told him not to do that.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah.
You
Lance, would
didn't,
like
but
to-
the fairy did.
Oh.
the fairy did. Nightshade did.
So Lance is sitting in the corner pouting.
Lance, your tantrum is not impressing anyone. You know that.
Skidder widgets are going to double team Halvard.
That's hot.
I'm not a bottom.
I love that the Nightshade and I were on the same wavelength.
Oh, yeah,
with
you're
that.
right. Right now you're a middle because there's both a top and a bottom, and you're a sandwich.
I mean, then that's double penetration, and I'm definitely not doing that.
Well, you just have to fuck the one in front of you. And the other one will fuck you behind, so it'll work out.
You could still fuck one of them, but the other one is going to be.
No, like I said, I don't bottom.
Okay. Well, no, you don't. But does Halvard? You need to search inside.
I
Halvard.
need you to focus, Kyle.
What would your character do?
What would is your character a power bottom? That's all I need to know.
My butthole would pucker tight.
Just seizes up. Nothing's
Yep.
getting in there.
Fort Knox.
All right, so that is a 17 to hit on the first one.
Well, I'd imagine that hits. Yep,
Okay, and the other one is a 16 to hit.
this also hits.
Okay, so let me roll damage on those two. That's going to be 10 piercing damage. And please give me... oh, no, you just are. You are now grappled by that first skitter widget. You are in its maw. It just has you in its teeth. The second one is you take 6 piercing damage
Ow.
plus 10 lightning damage. And you need to give me a Constitution saving throw against the lightning.
Don't whiff this, buddy.
Wait, hold on. I think I did that wrong. Don't count that. That's this one, I think, right?
It's the
Yes, that is
Constitution
correct.
con save. Yep.
Okay, that's a 17 on a
17
saving
will
throw.
pass. Yes. So you are not stunned.
And what was that? A total of like 27 damage or something crazy like that?
Between the two of them, yes. Because they succeeded on 2 attacks.
So total 27 damage.
Yeah, they're now going to attack you 2 more times.
Oh, lovely.
Amazing.
Rude.
Rude.
It's a dirty 20 and a 19, so they will both hit.
They both hit, yeah.
Yes. You are now... I don't think you can be double grappled,
No.
but if you could be double grappled...
Actually, you
would
can be. Multiple
Okay, you are now,
creatures
you are
can be
now double
grappling you.
grappled. You are now
So you can
double-
escape from both at the same time.
I don't know what that means.
It means that we have to kill them. Like, functionally.
Oh, okay.
Either we kill them or somebody keeps converting them into kitty widgets, either
Do
one.
I not get attacks if I'm grappled?
You can still attack, you just can't move.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's not that bad.
And, yeah.
Unless their stun effects succeed.
Unless they're stunning you, but that's what they're doing right now, and the stun did hit. So the so the grappling one is gonna be, is 8 piercing damage. And then the other one is 5 piercing damage, plus 8 lightning damage, and then another con save, please.
Someone is getting fucked tonight.
Okay, that's a 15.
That will pass.
Now, hold on. Fanatical focus reroll. If you fail a saving... Oh, no, I'm not raging. Never mind.
You also passed, he said.
Oh, I passed, not they passed. Gotcha.
Okay, so that is the skitter widgets. It's
So that's
Kevin's turn.
That's another 21 damage, correct?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
How you doing there, Halvard?
Well below half.
Oh no.
Kevin's turn. One Kevin is still sleeping. The other Kevin is awake.
Kevin is going to... What is Kevin going to do? Kevin is going to take a disengage action, I think, and then he is going to go swiveling around. What is Kevin's movement speed? Oh, his move speed's only 20 feet. That's problematic. But he... 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's gonna end his move there to get into a more advantageous position. That way he can provide flanking to someone standing where Ram Sugar's dead body is.
Okay.
That is going... And the other Kevin is asleep, so he's gonna stay right where he is.
Moose will be like, maybe I can bring him back. Maybe I can bring back Ram Sugar.
Fusbajar, we need you to focus. There are deadly creatures. Sendu, on his turn, is going to make another... I'm sorry, what?
I was just gonna say, after Kevin's turn, I realized I never described the room.
It's fine. It's a room we're fighting in.
Yeah, you're fine. I'll wait until after Sendu's turn, because I don't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, things are happening. Sendu is gonna do this shit again. Let's get one of these skitterwitches out of the fight. That one here on the right, I'm gonna attempt a persuasion check to convert it to my cause.
Would you
There's
like
a
to join my
significant-
religion?
There's a part of me that feels uncomfortable with this whole mind control thing, but oh well.
Also, Kyle, I just realized you haven't added me to the initiative order. I rolled a 9, so
You
I
know
don't
what's-
think you've skipped me yet.
Oh, I skipped you like a couple times then, I believe, right? Or just
No,
once?
it's only been one.
Once.
We
Okay.
skipped Broder once.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, my turn's been taking a while to get around. And then I looked at the turn order. Oh,
What
Alright.
turn?
You'll be
You're not
owed a
in this
turn,
game?
and you get a new turn.
okay.
You're not in this.
Can I
game,
finish
bro.
my turn first before we go to
absolutely.
Broder?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
put him underneath.
Cool. I'm going to use a lucky point on that because fuck that noise. There we go. 22 persuasion to convert that Skidowidget to the right.
And it fails. It falls. It reverts.
My Kevin army grows!
Love it.
I assume it's also still asleep, though.
Yep.
Oh god, there's so many.
So many.
Fantastic. Cool. That's my third Kevin. That is the end of Sendu's turn.
Okay.
Now Broder gets to go fucking
before
wild.
Broder takes his rightful turn, and the reason it's important for you guys to feel where you are. 8 lanterns hang from the ceiling of this spacious workshop, filling the area with light and shadow. Marble molding and columns embellish the stone walls, while the far wall is made of riveted iron plates. A copper sign on the door, because there is a door down here behind the Panthers. The door reads "Control Room." The room you're in contains 5 stone cables that hold unfinished mechanical constructs, all in various stages of completion. Components and parts are scattered around the table and the floor, skittering around in the debris. Well, when you got here, the debris was filled with the Skitterwidgets, but now obviously you're fighting. In addition to the constructs, you have the 3 custodial uniform people. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Lamb, take your ode to turn.
Okay, so... Damn. Move here? Can I move here? Because I'm assuming I can't do non-lethal with my crossbow, can I?
Non-magical attack can be non-lethal.
What?
Any non-magical attack can be non-lethal.
I thought it was melee. How can you pull back an arrow so it
You
doesn't
shoot for
pierce his
like an
neck?
arm or a leg. I'm pretty sure it's any non-magical attack: bludgeoning, piercing, slashing.
I mean, I think
Wait,
non-lethal at all is a house rule, so it's whatever Kyle wants it to be.
Can magic weapons deal non-lethal?
That's what Kyle
Okay.
says.
Okay.
So,
You
like,
said
my
magic, so-
Eldritch Blast can't be non-lethal,
It cannot.
Yeah. Or fireball. Or,
but a magic sword could be non-lethal.
Okay. Can I shoot a woo girl from here?
Wow.
Ooh, woo,
Yep.
girl. How dare you.
So, I am wrong, and it is actually a 5e thing. It's not a house rule. I just looked it up. It has had different things between 2, 3, 4, and 5, and there are versions that are just non-magical. There are versions, but according to 5e, it's any melee attack may
Okay.
choose to knock them out rather than
Yeah,
kill
that's
them.
what I thought.
So that is the official 5e rule. Okay.
Okay, then I will move here. I believe that's okay without provoking and everything. Unless I can move. I guess would be next. I'm under this dead panther. Can I move here without provoking?
So
Where
here's
are
the
you?
thing. That would provoke from the one on the left,
I
but
didn't
the
see
one
where
on
you-
the right is no longer a combatant. That's
Yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah,
But you would have to pass through.
because I can't.
That square.
Because I can't disengage while moving, can I? Or
You're a rogue. You can do it as a bonus action.
wait, how does disengage work? Let me look. I thought.
Your movement does not provoke opportunity attacks after you disengage. Period.
Okay, just period. Okay, I'm used to Pathfinder where it's the first five. It's only
Yeah.
the first 5 foot.
Yeah.
5 foot steps. Were
Okay.
wild.
Well, then I will disengage. Move over here, so that I get that sweet, sweet flanking, and then I will stab her for non-lethal.
Where are you and who are you flanking with?
One of the Panthers? Aren't one of the Panthers our
Oh,
friends?
you're attacking the sheep. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Yep.
He did
A
say
Woo
the
girl
Woo
must die.
Not die.
Yes, of course. 28 hits, I'm
28
assuming.
hits or 39 damage. Is it non-lethal?
Yes.
Okay. You knock it out.
I'm Foos is my bro. I won't kill his friends.
Aw, they're
Aw, so
friends.
nice.
Thank you, Broder. I killed Ram Sugar.
He's a little
We're-
distraught. Let's not.
We're going to
add
have to
that
get Foos some
sadness.
therapy after this, I think.
Can we rub it in his face?
No!
Just
Oh my god.
we're just like at level 16. Hey Foos, remember how you killed your friend? He's like, oh.
Final boss of the campaign. Remember when you killed your friend?
Final boss of the
God.
campaign is Ram Sugar brought back to life as a lich. Like that is.
Oh no.
Christ.
All right,
Remember when you killed your friend?
there he is. All right.
Okay, so will you move me to my proper
yeah, so you're
initiative?
down to 9, and then Nightshade.
Nightshade's turn. Woo! Okay.
Nightshade, whoa.
Woohoo! Alright. Bam. Okay. So.
I love the idea that Halvard is like bit and in between. People are just like stepping over. Oh, excuse me, sorry, and they're just stepping over Halvard's like.
I can fly, motherfucker, so. So this is basically the only one left.
Hey, there's a pig
Oh, where's the pig?
right here.
Down there. And they don't provide flanking, correct?
Who doesn't?
The
Evan or the Panthers?
Panthers.
Panthers provide flanking.
Cool. I'll attack the pig then, because I'm sure that Sendu next turn can make this one into a friend. Okay. So I am going to attack with advantage. I'm gonna do Booming Blade because why not? Okay, 26 to
Uh-huh.
hit. Okay, gonna do that. That's 11 damage, and gonna have 5, so that's a total of 16 damage.
She is on death's door.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, hope she doesn't move soon, because she'll be fucked. That's my turn.
Alfred.
Go. So, I cannot move.
Oh, wait. Can Sendu still make him a friend and he'll let him go?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an electric stun. Or you meant the grapple.
No, he has a grapple. He didn't get stunned.
Ah.
You sound so disappointed.
Am I able to move?
You can't move, but you can attack.
Right, but I don't have any ranged attacks.
Oh, you're standing right next to an enemy, right here.
Right, but he wants to charm or whatever.
Yeah, no, it's up to you whether you want to just leave it alone. Yeah,
Can I?
you can try to break free of the grapple.
Okay, how does one break free of a grapple?
It takes an action to do an athletics check.
I shall do this. I have +9 to athletics, so does a 19 break me free?
Does indeed. You snap free, dislocating the enemy's jaw.
Hell
yeah. Oh. That's unfortunate. So I have 2 attacks per action. However, I just used my action, so I don't get an attack.
No, you have a bonus action and movement.
Okay. Do I have any bonus actions that? Okay. All right. So, hold on. Let me look at that. Sorry, rage first creature. Okay, so no, I can't use Divine Fury because it comes after an action.
was neat.
Again?
Daunting Roar.
I'm looking.
I'm pretty sure you can only use that once per whenever.
Has he used it since his short rest?
I thought he
I
used
have
it in
not.
combat. As soon as he came in the room, he did. I thought.
No, I use Zealous Presence.
Yeah, that's different. Daunting Roar is something that his lion can do.
What good does them being frightened of me do? Nothing.
They
really.
can't move towards you, and they have disadvantage if they try to attack you.
Okay.
And I think you have. I don't know if you might have advantage against them as well. I'd have to check on that.
You know what? I will do my I will do my Barbarian Rage,
Okay.
just to get that going,
Yeah.
and I will move. I'll move next to Miss Piggy.
Foos's turn. Foos is like, I'm gonna attack you, but I promise not to kill you like Ram Sugar. And
I wouldn't trust that for a
Liar.
second.
well, no, as long as he doesn't smite, he cannot kill her. Oh, we just found out that melee attacks can do. I'm just kidding, because he smited. Yeah. So. $25 to hit for 13 non-lethal damage. Will indeed knock out. Okay. So, that he would just be like, should I use my other attack on the skitter widget?
I mean, go for it.
Alright.
I hold no love for these creatures.
Nightshade, are you flying?
Yes, I am. Oh no, wait. No, I wasn't
No.
because I had. Hey, don't move me.
I'm putting you back.
Because I had used the advantage, so.
Gotcha. 21 to hit.
Boots can also still shift around to flank with Halvard. Halvard.
Alright. Duh. So let's see if he crit. I doubt it. No. Okay. So that'll be 14 damage. This skitter widget. That'll be Foos's turn. Murder.
Okay. So there's just the one skitter widget left, right?
There is one
Indeed.
large mechanical dog and a mysterious door.
Yeah. Well, I don't think the door's in the combat.
We can't hear you, Wes.
Oh,
I
we
could
can
hear
him.
Wes.
Could you?
Yeah.
Oh, is it me? Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, I could hear him too. You're going crazy.
Okay. Sometimes my microphone gets all wonky.
It's just Kyle's ears getting all long.
Can you hear me now?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's weird. I still can't hear anybody. That's so weird.
You can't hear any of us, Kyle? Apparently
That's-
not.
Yeah, guessing so. Let's see.
Say, well, Wes, we can hear you. So that's all that matters.
Yeah, we can all hear each other, just Kyle can't hear any of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is.
I can hear you now. That's so weird.
Okay.
Let me try this.
I was about to say maybe your outputs got messed up again, but
Yeah, for some reason the audio output went, but it's back now.
okay. So we're good. Yeah, I don't think the door's an enemy, so I'm just gonna go
Nope,
with
never mind.
okay.
Whenever I plug, so I've been plugged into my TV this whole night, and I've had no problems. But all of a sudden the audio went away, and it seems like whenever I unplug the TV, the audio comes back. Whenever I plug the TV back in, the audio goes away. So no TV for me is the lesson.
Weird.
No TV for Kyle.
Yeah.
Rots your brain.
Okay.
Mhm.
So yes, back to Wes's turn.
Okay, so I don't think the door's an enemy. So weird. Well, mechanical dog thing is, and I'm assuming we're not non-lethaling these things.
We're non-lethaling the people. Well, you can feel free to kill the skitter widget.
All right. Steady aim it is.
But didn't she say not kill them because she wants to?
Shade said that, but if Sendu's wearing the ring and Sendu says he doesn't need he's okay with it. But
Sendu?
The odds of you actually killing it before my next turn are very low.
27 hit,
27 hits. Or
31 damage.
31 damage. Okay. Alright, Panther's turn.
Grr, arr.
Gurrar.
What is this? Buffy?
Was that a Joss
Buffy
Whedon
reference?
reference?
Yeah.
It
Is it-
absolutely was a bad zombie
That's why
reference.
I said, is that a Buffy reference?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Buffy, Angel, etc.
Grr. Arg.
Grr,
Oops, I just closed roll 20. Oopsies.
Good job.
I'm falling apart over here, guys. I don't know.
You're doing your best, friend.
Yeah.
Dalton, it's your turn with the Panthers.
Nothing. Because they're not going to attack the fidget widget.
They could.
Fidget widget. He has made his decision. We move on.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, Lance, you also don't do anything. The widget. The widget is gonna attack, Nightshade.
Why would you go and do that? Seems
It's a
silly.
13, that's gonna miss.
Yes, it is.
And then that's a 16, that'll miss.
That will miss.
Alright, Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin, son!
Kevin.
Kevin is going to use the help action.
The health action-
Sendu
the health
is
action
gonna.
does not help on your thing, Sendu.
It 100% does not. But Sendu is going to activate the ring, and he's going to say, "For what it's worth, I hold no ill will towards you. Now be subsumed by my will." And I'm going to make a persuasion check to convert this creature to my religion.
Woo!
22 on persuasion. I'm gonna let that stand.
That's a nat 1.
Woof! It turns into 2 Kevins.
Oh no.
Amazing, yes. 2 Kevins.
This is
It just
too
it
many
just
Kevins.
pops like a balloon into a pair of Kevins.
So you now have a total of 4 Kevins.
I do. They're on my character sheet too.
3 were asleep for this combat. They do wake up at the end of this combat,
Nice.
which we are out of initiative now.
Fantastic. I feel oddly paternal towards these creatures.
Yeah, they definitely are like, Mommy! Mommy!
Oh dear. You all have the intelligence
so,
of nails.
Perhaps someone with stealth
Look at
could check
Sendu's family.
and see. Yes, very nice. Perhaps someone with stealth could check and see what's going on behind this door? Question mark.
Yeah, they probably could.
No shit.
Can I please try to bring back Ram Sugar?
Of course.
Well,
Stabilize
before you
it,
do
but-
that, someone should take the ring off his finger.
That's wise, Sendu says beneath his pile of Kevins.
So many Kevins.
So many Kevins. Hell yeah.
Can I inspect the ring to see
You
what the symbol
unfortunately
is?
cannot take the ring off. It has been like singed into his finger.
Cut his
like,
finger
it's-
off.
You can cut the.
Got his finger out.
I'm interested in the symbol adorning the ring.
Yeah.
What is it? The skitter widget symbol?
Oh yeah, it's a Skitter Widget symbol. Yep.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure it wasn't possibly a ring that controls a different type of creature.
It was in the ring to end all rings.
You actually,
Okay.
to be more specific, Sendu, you notice that yours has a kitty widget symbol on it, which would explain why they're reverting when you go to control them. Whereas the Ram Sugar has a Skitter widget ring.
And you said it won't come off his finger?
It won't come off his finger.
Can we
just
cut
shove
off
his
his
finger
finger?
off, my dude?
Yeah.
You could get his finger off, but then you would just be stuck with a finger that's attached to a ring.
Now hold on. Bear with me.
It's
If we got a
likely that
drill.
It's likely that this ring has been in some way magically fused to his body.
Yes,
I
that's
don't
what you would
imagine we're
gather,
going to
yes.
find a way to get
Because
it off.
Kyle has deemed it so.
Now hold on. If we threw his body into a fire.
Guys, we could put him in the well and he could be dissolved.
Senju just like looks over at
Oh,
Fusfajar as they're all describing ways to
bring his
mutilate his
son back to
friend.
life.
Can I?
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure you can just like remove magic from.
Hold
or
on.
at
No,
least, like,
can we simply throw his corpse into the well and see if that works?
put Timmy in the well.
Can we not discuss mutilating the corpse of Fusfajar's friend?
Usadar cast Revivify.
This is fine.
Thank you.
Foos, we weren't done discussing. Wait, yeah,
Cast
revivify him.
Revivify on Ram Sugar, bringing him back to life with 1 hit point.
Cool.
He's always
give
gotta
me-
ruin everything, doesn't he?
Give me your ring, or I will kill you again.
Halvard!
I like this guy.
What's his response?
I need you to know that his approval should be shameful to you.
Ram Sugar will wake up and he will say, I cannot take off the ring. The ring is soul bound to me.
Well, then
Okay.
we'll
Give us
take
your
your
soul!
The
Oh,
Do you
master.
know anyone who could take souls?
Senju pointedly does not open his chest cavity.
Something
Oh, yeah,
you're not
can
telling me.
Someone open his
Sendu.
chest cavity. There's
I'm surrounded by Kevins, you can't reach me.
Yeah, we cannot have him surrounded by Kevin's like that. That is ridiculous.
That's amazing!
Senju's just walking around with the Kevins clinging onto his limbs.
Sendu, do you have the
This
ability
is just
to?
so satisfying.
Oh my
do you
gosh.
have any ability that might remove this man's soul?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so let's throw him in.
No, we're not going to mutilate this man's corpse in order to
We
fulfill.
have to recorpse him. Oh, it's the beefy one, I forgot.
Yeah.
I'd like him to hug me, but like that's just
Miss-
the talking, not Nightshade.
Mr. Sugar, we are
Yes.
searching for the person in charge of the launch procedures.
He points
for
at the
this.
door, marked control room.
You know what? Smart man. We already killed you once, and you know we can do it again.
I
Ca-
don't like the idea of this cult guy being able to wander around. Shall we
Tied up.
tie him?
Fusajar tied him up before he revivified him.
Okay, and someone check the rope to see if he actually did. I don't trust. Fu.
Senju was gonna lay a hand on Fusfajar's shoulder and say, I'm sorry. I know this is hard for you.
Don't apologize.
I'm going to do.
I
the
know it's hard for you to
opposite.
travel around with sociopaths.
I'm going to ask Foos if he has any other friends that we could kill.
Why?
Senju just looks blankly at Halvard. I don't think that time in the book did your whole deal any favors.
Yeah. So, who wants to check this door? Who wants to peek behind the door?
You know what? Why don't you go first, Halvard?
Okay.
I can stealth and everything. I mean,
Well, first I will put my ear to the door just to get a.
Where'd my Panthers go? It hasn't been an hour.
Just to get the gist.
Kyle took away your Panthers out of spite.
Give me my Panthers back. It hasn't been an hour.
I put my ear to the door and I hear.
Na 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 na.
You guys, I don't hear much behind this door.
I'm just reading something. Yeah, give me a perception check, Halvard.
Okay.
Can I have my Panthers back?
Oh, I was gonna ask you, how long do the Panthers last?
An hour.
Okay, cool. Yeah, they're still here.
Yeah.
You hear Darude's sandstorm muffled behind the door.
I rolled a 19 perception.
You hear it. What you would think is a gnome. You hear a gnome's voice. But you once in a while you hear a grunt in with the gnomish. Do you speak gnomish, Halvard?
I do not speak Gnomish.
Does
I do
anybody in the
speak
party?
Gnomish! I do speak Gnomish!
You speak Gnomish. Hey.
Oh my god.
I don't. I do.
um, you hear him talking about his plan, and how he's
Going to
like,
take
this is
over the moon.
He keeps saying, "This is the only way. This is the only way. This is the only way." The others know, and they agree with me. This is the only. I'm sure that the head reader and bookworm, I'm sure they'll all agree. This is the only way.
Okay, so let's say I'm putting a puzzle together, and that is one piece. Am I inferring anything from what he's saying? Am I inferring anything more, like, regarding...
So we do know that the sending this to space takes all the knowledge in the barn door and puts it into space, which the idea is that would ideally keep it safe from anything that happens on the Earth and, on Faerun.
Mm-hmm.
And you would get the idea that you don't hear any malice in his voice. You actually hear, like, a tender, like, love for books and knowledge. Like, he sounds like a librarian that, like, really loves his books.
Okay, I share this with the group. Then I step aside and perhaps...
Say maybe more is going on here than we think it is.
Alright, now I'm gonna stab him.
He sounds deeply misguided, if this is the
Okay.
case.
I will go through the door, and I want to talk to him if part.
It is locked.
Oh, let's frisk these guys for a key. Did we check them?
Oh yeah, did we search the corpses? Perhaps we
They're
should
not
search-
corpses, they're unconscious, but no, we did not.
I mean, they could be corpses.
Didn't we get a key at some point earlier in the adventure?
That key let you into the basement.
That's right, never mind.
They could be corpses.
You could be corpses.
You could always knock.
No, wait. Before we do that, let's ask the big guy if he's got a key.
Wow.
So Ram Sugar would be, like, aghast. He's like, "Of course I do not have a key to the master's control room. Oh, that'd be blasphemy."
Why would it be blasphemy?
Because they're in a cult, Halfred. This is kind of a whole thing.
Say they don't believe in a division of power, so.
They do believe very strongly in hierarchy, though.
Interesting. Who else is in there?
Just him. The master is the only one that's allowed in there.
Hey, Broder, how pickable does that lock look?
There is actually not a lock on your side of the door. The lock
What is
only exists on the inside.
What material is the door made of?
That's just not.
Oh, dear.
The door is made of metal.
Is it made out of door?
It's a big metal, like, steel thick. Like, okay, imagine like a bank vault door.
Understood.
Nightshade
I don't
knocks
think-
on the door.
Okay.
Yeah, so then the door
That's
opens,
Hello!
Incredible.
Hey.
Damn.
and this dude pokes his head out, smiling ear to ear, and he's like, "Yes."
Hi. So.
No, wait, sorry, no, I wasn't done. He'd be like, "Yes, Ram Sugar, is something wrong?" Because he thinks it's the cultist knocking, and then he sees you guys, and he's like, "Oh,
Yes. Something is.
have you come to join us?"
We would like to know your mission and why you're doing this before we make any
so you-
decisions.
He would introduce himself. He would be like, "I am." One second. "I am Gorilla Farmer."
Okay.
Thank you, Kyle.
You notice that, like, he definitely has hair on his gnomish. Like, his hair is blue. Like, on his head, his hair is blue. But his arm hair and his, like, beard and mustache are black and, like, not his own hair.
Fun.
He'd be like, I will tell you. I will happily talk if you come to join.
Say, we would like to know your mission first, and then we'll tell you if we want to join.
Zendu nods.
Okay, so it's simple. Nothing is safe in Faerun. Faerun is filled with bad guys. And people who want Candlekeep knowledge. We've had countless attempts at break-ins. We've had countless assassination attempts on Janussi. It's just like, it's not safe. And so, we need to take it into space. And so, we're going to take it to space where it's safe. There's nothing harmful in space.
I don't believe him, and I think he's being deceptive.
Why don't you give me that would be an insight roll.
Okay, let's do that.
I'm still gonna be like, I would love to join the cult. Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Okay, I rolled a 15 on insight.
Yeah, no, he is being truthful. That is his true goal, is to take knowledge into space where he believes it's safe. He would even say, you can't spell space without safe.
Okay, and
yes,
then
you
what?
Can?
What is the next part of your goal after you take all this knowledge into space? What?
Keep it there.
Forever.
Yeah.
Say, but in doing that, you take all the knowledge away from people who are worthy.
Oh no, we'll still have communications with Faerun, and so like if you need a book, we can like take a picture of it and send it to an arcane crystal picture to you. Or like we can read it to you over a sending stone or message, or so the information will still be here. It'll just be translated into a spatial form, like almost
right.
Question.
And what? How will you breathe in space?
Well, that's why we're turning into animals.
Oh,
Because
there's a
it's
leap
well
in
known.
logic there.
It's well known that animals don't need oxygen.
Well, no, it's that the barn door is meant to it's not animals take up less resources than humanoids.
Okay, and what
And the
will you?
barn door
Not
has a
if they're
certain amount-
humanoid-sized animals.
What will you eat in space?
So the barn door has resources like food, water, and oxygen for a certain amount of time. And by becoming animals, we, yeah.
Okay, and so you
Sounds
are.
very
You
well
said
thought
you're a gorilla.
Turning into a gorilla. I'm not a gorilla yet, as
Okay,
you can see.
and what is the average lifespan of a gorilla?
I don't know.
Okay,
So I don't know if you know this. We're all janitors. We're not librarians.
lovely. So
can you look in the
what
Roll20 chat?
happens when you die to all this knowledge?
Well, the idea is that we would either A, bring other librarians up, or B, procreate, or C, eventually have the Skitter widgets and the kitty widgets procreate, and then they could start sending the messages and things like that, afterwards.
Okay, so you do kind of have a plan, but
Yeah.
there nowhere else on Faerun that you could take all the knowledge?
This does not matter. We have to know how to turn this off, because otherwise his plan goes off.
Okay, Kyle, can you
Yes.
look in chat, please?
Nightshade was trying to speak.
No, I saw that. I just, yeah, okay. So, he's like, well, as far as I'm aware, Candlekeep is the only one who has mastered space travel, and as far as I'm aware, the original founder of Candlekeep, whose name you guys know from the cover of the book to be, Isajar, will say, Isajar, as far as I know, is the only mage to have worked out space travel. So, I think that'd be fine. And then, as far as there are other, I guess there may be other creatures in space. I've never met any, and I don't know. But as far as the
have
head
you
book-
ever?
you guys would get the sense that this definitely was not very well thought out.
No.
This is definitely a
So,
bunch of
they're
janitors
definitely-
being like, let's go to space.
What are the mind flayers? I would tell them about mind flayers, how they came from space, so we know that there are things out there and they're very
Shit,
dangerous.
Nightshade's dealt with mind flayers?
Would Nightshade know about mind flayers though?
I'm from the Feywild. Come on.
What?
That doesn't equal
Mind flayers are in the Feywild?
No, but
No.
I'm used to other things. We'd have knowledge of people all over the world. Also, I've been a mercenary and I've been all
So
over.
I will let you
the world.
roll for it, but you would not automatically know because although our real life human people, our players, illithids are widely known. They aren't in universe. So things like the Gith, the Githzerai, the Gith Yankee, they're not as widely known. So I would let you roll. You have no idea what illithids are.
I mean, I do. This is bullshit.
It's not. I promise.
I would like to enter the room.
Halford,
I would rather. No, he's at. Sorry, I should have moved him up. Sorry, Halvard. 1 second. I should have moved him up when you guys were talking.
Okay.
He had to open the door, so he had to be standing.
Okay.
there.
I would like to look into the room.
Yeah, so this chamber contains an iron safe roughly 5 feet on a side and a low metal console with a slanted top. The safe's thick door stands open on its iron hinges.
Yeah.
The console, which is securely bolted to the floor, has a countdown timer and a blinking red button built into it. Suspended above the console are 4 wireframe windows, each displaying a projected image.
Okay. In Gnomish, I would like to ask him, what is that metal console next to you?
That's how I initiated the countdown. We have to all. Anybody who's going to space needs to get up to the 2nd and 3rd floor where the cargo bay and the piloting seat is.
That was answered in Gnomish, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sendu is going to also say in Gnomish, if you bring your people up into space, you are condemning them and yourself to a slow death by starvation. It will not happen soon, but you will have no method of creating more food when you are up there. You will be reduced to eating each other.
So I will say, I'm known as Gorilla Farmer to the members of the cult, but my original name was Stonky J Knoptopper. You know what the J was for? Stonky J Knoptopper.
Please
you know what the J was for?
enlighten me as to what the J was for.
Oh, he says that part out. He says Stonky J Knoptopper in common because it's a name, and he goes, do you know what the J is for in common as well?
Sure. Please enlighten me as to what the J stands for.
The J is for genius. I have it all figured out.
That's not
Go
how.
fuck off.
Oh, unfortunate.
This is problematic. Surely we all understand this.
I would like to,
I'm not even over there, and I'm face palming.
as best as
Alright.
I can,
I
Can
wish him the best of luck.
can I get an idea of what the console's controls are?
It looks like it's kind of just like a big button from where you're standing.
Can I read any? Can I discern any writing? Like, is there a big red button that says abort?
No. The button actually doesn't say anything.
You mentioned there was a countdown timer. Is it counting down right now, and what is it
It is
currently
indeed.
at?
It's counting down.
What is it currently at?
It's about like, let's go 20 minutes.
Okay, cool. Sendu is going to attempt to continue to persuade this guy, and he says, you have no way of generating soil, no way of growing food, and no way of breeding animals.
It's hold the barn door.
Do
I would
you
like
have
to,
soil?
I would like to whisper
there's dirt
something
everywhere.
to Sendu.
You like to what? I'm sorry, Halford?
I'd like to whisper something to Sendu.
Please.
So,
Senju will
Okay.
say, speak any language, I can understand them all.
you really? I would like to speak in Leonin.
Lovely.
I would like to say, did you pick up the part where he mentioned the pilot seat on the 2nd floor?
Sendu is going to say, unfortunately, in common, because he only speaks common, gnomish, and gripply, we've already been there. We were unable to determine a way to abort the sequence from there.
Got it.
Back to.
I will amend knowledge. I will amend knowledge to that.
Oh, okay.
You
Will
found a stick shift, but it had 3 things, and it was 3 words that made no sense to you: coop, shed, and stable.
Right.
And you did not know what those 3 words meant.
So Sendu is going to attempt to continue with Gorilla over here and say, how much soil do you have stored here?
Oh, it's not stored. It's just everywhere. He like bends down and he like picks up like a pile of dirt and sand and like.
Oh, God.
From the floor of this room, there's dirt and sand?
Yeah. It's everywhere. He's just like, he walks over to a corner and he like picks up and he's like, look, it's
Okay. How fertile is this
No
soil?
nutrients.
What will grow here?
Okay.
Honestly, I
one
help
last-
him. I help him so hard with this.
One last whisper to Sendu. And because
I'm
I'm
trying to
being
make him understand the
extra
humility-
cautious,
The futility
I'm
of his
being
actions.
extra cautious, I will whisper in Leona. And I say, I believe that someone in our party who perhaps is particularly skilled in persuasion, if we
What
can't...
I'm doing, I have a +8 to that skill, but Carlos
Okay.
didn't let me roll it yet.
Okay, if we can't persuade him to stop, to abort, can we at least persuade him to tell us how that would be possible?
That's what I'm working on.
Yes.
I'm trying to get to that point of the conversation.
Yes. Okay.
I smile at Azra.
Azra,
Sendu.
yeah.
You're not
Sendu.
even in that game!
Sendu. Well, I've watched so many hours
watches
of
it.
that.
Oh, that's valid. Okay, yeah. So Sendu was going to say, how fertile is this soil? What grows in it?
We
What
were
seeds do you have?
We were surprised to see that.
How many people do you have who are capable of farming? How much
We're all
food do you
farm
currently
animals.
have stocked?
We're farm animals.
How much food do you currently have stocked? How long will it last you? How much water do you currently have?
He doesn't have answers for like a lot of this, so
That is exactly Sendu's point.
Yeah.
You can roll. Yes, you can roll persuasion
Plus,
Fantastic.
I'm helping too. I'm like,
Maybe-
what about
yes, you can roll
sunlight?
with
What about
advantage
rain?
because-
What about...
because Halvard has been talking and Nightsheet has been talking, and so you can roll with advantage. Yes.
Wouldn't you have plenty of sunlight in space?
You know what?
That's fair.
I'm gonna spend a lucky point as well, just in case a 21 isn't gonna do it. Nah, the 21's gonna do it, I hope.
He's gonna roll against it. He fails. So he'd be like, he starts like hyperventilating, and he pulls like a paper bag out of his pocket, and he's like,
Your plan is going to
he's like,
get
wait,
all
no,
the people
no,
who are
you don't,
following
no,
you
you don't understand.
killed.
Like my parents always told me I was smart, and I came up with a plan, and all the other janitors agreed with it, and we all thought it was a really good plan, and like the J is for genius, and I don't know.
Sendu's gonna bend down to him, put a hand on his shoulder, and he is going to say, in the most sincere, gentle tone he can imagine, genius starts with a G.
I feel like he should have like a Luke I am your father is kind of moment where he's like, no.
It can't be true.
I search your heart. You know it to be true.
You work in a library.
I need you to abort this launch sequence immediately before you condemn everyone here to a slow and miserable
so-
death.
He looks at you and he goes, so he's
Oh,
like, wait,
no.
I want to look eye to eye, and so he goes into the room and he grabs a chair and he brings it over and he stands on top of the chair so he can look Sendu eye to eye, and he goes, I'm gonna. This is like I was always told as a kid. Sometimes you gotta gnome up, and so
Okay.
I'm gonna do gnome to robot here.
Okay.
I mean, Warforged, racist. Okay.
That's the least of my worries right now. But thank you, Nightshade. I appreciate you.
There's no way to abort it. If we can get to space, we could then initiate a landing procedure.
Sendu's eyes blink a little bit brighter when he says that.
Oh,
What?
this sounds like a terrible idea, all of this.
You have
to
no way to
space.
abort the sequence?
No, then we can go to space, and then we could initiate a landing procedure, and then try to come back.
You know that will destroy large portions of Candlekeep, right?
No. When they designed this, they specifically designed the rockets. There's arcane measures that protect the rest of Candlekeep from these rockets. The only chance we have of destroying things is ourselves and the barn door.
I really think that Nightshade meant the landing.
Oh, yeah, we'd have to make sure to land in the spot we took off of.
Oh god, no. There has to be a way. There has to be.
I need you to show me any literature you have on how this thing works. Any manuals, any instruction guides. You have to have something.
So he says, he's like, okay, come in. And he lets you into his control room.
Sendu gives like everyone a look as he walks in, like, what have we gotten ourselves into?
No one else is usually allowed in here, but because we're in this together now, I'll make you honorary members of the Cult of Livestock. And he looks at Sendu and he's like, you are now Penguin Butter. And he looks at Broder and he's like, you are now Weasel Beef. And then he...
Of course.
Nightshade's eyes get big and be like, don't even.
Hold on. You said I'm Weasel Beef?
Weasel Beef, yes. And then he's like, Nightshade, you are now...
If you value any of your limbs, I would stop right now.
Oh no, we're gonna do it for every person.
Alright, so Kyle, is there a Weasel Folk?
What?
Is there a Weasel Folk?
We're about to change them. Oh god.
There probably is. You can just Google Weasel Folk D&D.
I would like to fuck with him by being like,
grabs
oh
him
no,
by the
it's
scruff
happening.
and be
as
like,
I
I just came back where someone forcefully changed who I was and killed my baby, and I just came back. My baby's here. You will not give me a name that I do not agree to. And she shakes him.
Nightshade, you are Rabbit Cream Cheese. And then
Nightshade jumps to cut off his tongue.
Sendu attempts to stop Nightshade, but is not strong enough to do so.
Rabbit cream cheese.
Halvard, you have to help me stop Nightshade from killing this man!
Rabbit cream cheese.
She starts to try and
Nightshade.
fly in the air to like
Nightshade.
really fuck him up.
Nightshade, please!
Nightshade.
Oh my
He
God.
still has knowledge that might help us abort this.
he's the
don't
only
kill
one that
him yet.
actively knows how to pilot this ship.
Weasel Beef is gonna go over to Rabbit Cream Cheese. I'm like, it's okay. We're all animals here.
This is what Broder looks like
What
now.
the hell is going on?
Oh, that's so big.
It won't be the second.
Wait. He physically was turned into that?
As far as you know.
1 second.
No, Sendu is not a penguin.
I got a 22. For you to believe that I am definitely a Weasel Folk now.
Can you actually make a performance check?
I'm gonna try to shoot
Performance
the
check.
engines.
I don't have a
don't do
good
that.
performance.
Nightshade says you're lucky that you're the only clue we have to stopping this. Otherwise, you would see how it is to have something done to you without your permission. And she drops him and gives him a little bit of falling damage, but not enough to, like, kill him.
He looks at Halvard and he goes, "You're already a lion, so you get to be,
Sendu marvels at this man's lack of self-preservation instinct.
Yeah. It's impressive, I'm not gonna lie.
Nightshade just, like, clenches her fist.
You get to be lion eggs."
There is so much wrong with that sentence.
You have to focus. You have to focus here.
Moose is now bull leather.
Oh my god.
That's
Sendu
sick.
grabs him by his shoulders.
That's sick.
I need you to focus.
You need to listen though. The only people that are allowed in here are cult members, so I have to stick to it.
You don't.
Also, you made the rules, so you can make a new rule saying that we can come in here without being cult members.
Wait, you think I made the rules? I didn't make the rules.
Who made the rules then?
Who's in charge of the cult?
Issajar.
The founder of the library?
It says right here that anybody who works inside of the barnyard, the barn door, must have an animal code name. It says it right here. It's in paragraph 5, subsection C.
Oh my god.
Sendu would like to take that piece of literature and look through it. Is this like the cult charter or something?
It's not a cult charter. It's just like because the barn doors mission is a secret, then any librarian who is assigned to the barn door must be a secret covert kind of thing, so they get a covert spy type name because
something here got very warped over time.
So, is this cult like a democracy? How does one make amendments to the charter? Can we vote? There's
That's
more
going
of
to
us
become-
than there are of you.
All right, guys, we need to focus so that.
did I-
We're at
Wait,
18 minutes!
Gorilla Farmer would just be like, who did I miss? I feel like I didn't get you all.
Nope, you got us all! That's it! That's all of us! That's everyone in
There's
this
another
room.
guy. I get a pig feeling out of him. He's talking about Lance. And he's like, so I'm gonna go with,
How do you know about Lance?
because you were here a second ago. Lance was here a second ago.
Lance
No,
never
Lance
went in
always
the
out
room.
of view.
Lance never went in
always
this
back
room?
here. Nope.
Oh, okay. I thought Lance
Oh
was
yeah.
Monavaka's
Lance
gonna
was
go
cowering
mess
in
with
the
Lance.
corner.
No, Lance is
Or
trying
pouting.
to shoot the rockets.
Oh, yeah, that would be bad. If you try
Hey.
to shoot the rockets, that's bad.
Hey, you should aim a little bit more in the center, cause they look a little bit more worn there. There's some cracks.
Lance, yeah, give me some attack rolls, Lance.
You should do it a little bit.
Also,
better.
Lance, did you take your 14 fire damage for coming in the room?
Yes.
Okay. That's a
Mon-
nat 20.
Monavaka's mouth suddenly opens and Sendu's voice comes out. Lance, what are you doing? You have to stop!
Did Gorilla Farmer build this console?
No.
Oh,
Definitely.
certainly not.
The console was... So this whole place was built by the people who built Candlekeep. It's just... He has taken it to, we need to use it now, as opposed to we need to use it in the case of an emergency.
Okay. And
Um,
they did not put some sort of fail-safe abort in those.
Well, no, because the idea is that only certain people knew about this place, and only certain people would know how to activate it, and then they would know to do so only in the case of an emergency.
And they would, presumably, those people would also know how to turn it off, whereas this man is an idiot.
This man is an idiot. Yes, exactly.
Also, Lance is trying to shoot the rockets, so
Lance,
let's hurry up.
Right, Lance got...
Quickly, let's take a look at the console. And
Well, wait,
up
no,
close-
we have to. We're gonna pause on your scene, Halvard and everybody else. We're gonna go over to
God.
Lance and Monavaka.
Oh, I
um,
feel this is a
So
bad
that's
idea.
an 8 plus a 26 is 34 damage to the rockets. Unfortunately, the rockets kind of explode when that happens to you, so you're gonna take 14 additional fire damage upon that attack.
That's fine.
But you notice that the rockets are still firing at full power. They just hurt you, but they don't seem to have done.
Dang, that was sexy. Do it again.
Oh dear.
I'm assuming
rockets are-
Monavaka is immune to fire.
Yeah, he's a sprite of
I know, I'm just
Agniastra.
kidding. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Sendu says, the rockets are exploding, Lance is doing something, either we go stop him, or we stop this, and this is more pressing.
I'm
Well,
gonna shoot
Farmer
him
would say-
again.
he'd be like, he can't do anything to the rockets. I mean, he'll just hurt himself more than anything.
You have to know how little I trust your opinion right now.
I'm banking on Gorilla Farmer not being particularly smart. And
I mean, with
might-
enough damage, the rocket would just stop.
I mean, it would explode
I mean,
Probably.
yes, I'm
and kill all of us.
because there's no it
and
seems to be
destroy
no
all
other
the
way to do
knowledge.
this.
So,
All the knowledge.
I would say you guys would still notice nobody's really doing it. Broder is 100% a weasel right now.
That is so far from being pertinent right now.
That's the least of our problems.
I
I
was
would
like,
I
friggin'
closely
lamb,
inspect the
control
console.
yourself, motherfucker.
Who's lamb? I'm weasel beef.
That's an investigation, right?
I,
I am not calling you weasel beef.
Gorilla Farmer, I have to know how to turn this off!
DM,
Sorry, I'm just not helpful this session. Like this
I
is
told
not
you there's
happening.
no way to turn it off. Okay, so you guys look around, and here's what you see in the office. So you see his safe, which you would see that the safe does not have a combination safe, but it has pictures of animals: bull, cat, cow, dog, donkey, falcon, goat, hen, horse, llama, ox, pig, pigeon, rabbit, rooster, sheep, turtle.
Is this the Chinese zodiac, motherfucker?
No. There's no llama in the Chinese zodiac.
Oh, okay.
I don't
It was
know
so
if Kyle
sus.
heard me. Kyle, I want to check the console up close.
It's that I'm describing the room as a whole.
That's
and
the
we get into
information he's
console.
giving us.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm getting there. So, the console is indeed a giant red, blinking red button. And all it says is start countdown.
Okay.
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
There's no display. There's no.
There are those 4 windows that are projecting some kind of image.
Yes, I can tell you about that as well. So, the images. They're here somewhere. Where'd they go? Oh, here. They are different rooms of the tower. So they're basically like security cameras. So like all of the above ground areas are on there. So like the area where you guys talk to the llama, that's on there. His above ground study is on there. The area you see the 4 people that are strapped into their chairs, they're there. And then the last one has the actual cockpit. The pilot telescope area is on there too.
Are they labeled?
Yes.
What are they labeled?
B1, B2, B3, B4. Which is just what you guys know to be like, as in like barn 1, barn 2, barn 3, barn 4. The other thing you find though, so not find, but he will just say it. He'll be like, okay, so listen, I have this paper, and I hadn't looked at it yet because I was waiting until I got above. I wanted like a little surprise, you know, but so you guys, he goes, we have to go up top, and then it's written in something that only, sorry, the other way around. He's like, I haven't told anyone else what it says. Only I know what it says. But it's also written in my code. Let's go up above to the pilot area, and we'll see what we can do. All right, gang?
What is the combination to the safe, and what is inside
Oh,
of it?
yeah, sure. The combination, I'll tell you, the combination was the order that, you know, I met the other people in. It's pig, goat, llama, hen, rooster, and he keeps like going until he names them all.
Okay.
When you
Before we
open-
go anywhere,
Oh no, we were opening the safe first. Inside the safe, you see a key. There is a wand, a brass locket with a chain, and a sketch of a rocket ship with little hearts surrounding it.
Did you say a key was the first thing?
Yeah.
Key, wand, and a brass locket.
Brass locket with a chain. And the last thing was the
It's the
paper,
little drawing.
another piece of paper that has a sketch of a rocket with little hearts drawn on it.
Zendu just looks at the sketch and sighs and puts it back in the safe.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can
Alright.
keep that.
before we go anywhere, I was told that there was a control lever up on the second floor in the cockpit.
Which is
Yes,
there. He's bringing
that's
us,
where we're
yes.
headed now. That's
Okay,
where we're
and
going now.
it was, hold on, before we go there, one was labeled coupe, one was labeled,
Yes, so
Shed.
let's go look at it.
hold on, before we go look at it, does anybody remember what was written on those controls?
Well, we could just go look at it.
Hold on, before we look at it.
Kyle said it earlier. A
In
coop, a
character-
shed.
In character, it's coop, shed, stable.
Okay, I would like to ask Gorilla Farmer what those mean before we go up there.
That's what I'm saying. I don't remember which one's which. I know one is abort, but the abort can only be done within the first couple minutes of the countdown. So we're past that. So that one probably won't do anything now. We can try it though.
Okay.
Then there's a delay, which you can use to delay it. So maybe that one could work. And the last one is blast off. So we don't want to hit that one, I guess.
Okay.
But I don't know which is which, so I need to get up there and then use my
No,
code
no,
to
no.
try to figure it out.
I want his hands tied behind his back.
Why?
Why? He's not a threat.
So he can't hit the one that says blast off?
Honestly,
We're working
he's
together now.
misguided.
I've had a moment. I cried earlier. I
I've-
had a realization.
Yeah, he's been persuaded that his plan will kill everyone aboard.
Okay. I just want it noted that I still don't trust him.
Sure. It is noted.
I feel it would be in our best interest to have his hands tied behind his back.
We need to hurry. We have 15 minutes.
Okay.
I don't know
okay.
why, but I just assumed you were gonna say have his hands cut off.
That works
God.
too. That works too.
No.
All right,
Oh
so
my god.
come along, Kevins. We have places to be.
Hey, let's go.
Kevin.
Kevin.
I don't know why this. I just start thinking of Kevin, Chameleon.
No, it's good. It's good. Yeah.
Come and go.
So he'd be like, "Yes, let's go. Bull, lion, rabbit, weasel."
Oh my god.
It's amazing how little regard you have for your own life.
Well, I
We can always kill him. There's nothing against it in the rules.
also don't like maybe there's like I agree that you're right. 99% of my plan was bad, but there's like 1% it could have worked. You know?
No, there isn't. This is not a matter of Lance. Stop shooting the rockets. This is not a matter
I'm
of
still shooting the
probability.
rockets. I'm trying to explode them.
Yeah,
Still
he's having a
shooting
good
rockets?
time.
Lance, every
Having
time
a
you shoot
good
the rocket,
time.
you're gonna take 14 fire damage.
Okay.
How many times have you shot the rockets at this point?
So far, just twice, because I haven't been allowed to roll more.
Oh, okay, so that's 28 points of fire damage.
It's only 14. It's fine.
Look at these third-degree burns this guy's got. He's a hoot.
Oh my god. My
I'm
vodka.
fine. This is nothing.
Oh, I didn't give Weasel control of his character. Let me fix that. Also, Wes, using your shapeshift ability to turn into a weasel, chef's kiss. Like, real good.
Bro.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need to fuck with the NPCs. That's just how it be.
Alright.
And also your party members a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Nah, the party members don't care.
They're just like, yeah,
It's
that's
Tuesday.
just Broder, I guess. Or Lamb, or whatever you want to call him.
You were a storybook character like last week. This is normal.
Yeah.
So, we're up here in the pilot area. Everybody can move their tokens to the pilot area. Actually, I can show you where we are in case you don't know.
Send you and his pile of Kevins are already there.
Yep.
Kevin.
And just so you guys know, Gray was trying to log on since like 9 o'clock, but she's been having computer issues. So she's like, I might be able to make it. Let me try this. Let me try that. And then finally, just now, she's like, the computer shit itself. So it looks like I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
So Pan is here in spirit.
That's okay. Everyone gets honorary chlamydia.
Yay.
Christ.
All right. All right. So you guys are up here now, and you indeed find the lever with the 3 settings: coop, shed, and stable.
Let's go over this code of yours, Gorilla.
Okay.
Kevin's, excuse me.
So as far the
Kevin's.
nearest I can figure it out. Here's the issue: they're all 3. I was thinking like maybe one of them moved, like if it was like wagon, church, graveyard. You know what I mean? Like it'd be like the wagon is blast off because it moves, and then like the church would be the one that's like sturdy, and then the graveyard souls move. I don't know. I'm not good at riddles, but like that's my first thought. But the problem is coop, shed, and stable all are stable physical things. So then maybe it's more like coop means you like huddle in, but then like shed is you get rid of it. So shed is blast off, and then like stable is you stay down. You get stable. You know what I mean? You get like ground. So then
Stables
stable would
hold
be a word.
horses.
What?
Stables hold horses. So in
Oh,
theory,
you don't think it's the verb stable, like to stabilize?
Guys,
No,
guys,
yes, I'm
guys.
saying stables, like the building a stable holds horses.
Okay,
Yes.
with that logic, coop holds chicken. If you're chicken, you would abort. So I think coop is abort.
That's
I would say chickens fly. So chickens
smart.
fly, therefore.
I mean, they don't really.
not very good at it.
Well, no, but they're the
But at
animals
the
that are on
same
here.
time-
the animals that are on here between like cows that are in the shed,
They are
chickens
the
that are in the
flighted
The cow jumps
and
animals.
over the
horses that are in
moon.
the stable. Chickens are the only ones that fly.
Yeah, you know what? The cow does jump over the friggin' moon.
Is that
We're
even a
not
nursery
pressing,
rhyme in this
We're
world?
not pressing shed. We are not pressing shed.
Unless it's
You
returned
mentioned-
to the shed.
What is on this sheet of yours that you mentioned?
No,
Gorilla?
it's just my musings. It's what I've been telling you. Like everything. So I was saying like how the.
Oh.
It's just this. It's that I was trying to solve the riddle. You know, it's like so a coop is
Senju's gonna do something should have done when they first got here, which is pull out Candlekeep Deconstructed. Does Candlekeep Deconstructed have anything about this?
roll me a history check.
Cool. Can I get help from Manavaka and or one of the Kevins?
Not Kevin, but Manavaka, sure.
Valid. God, I wish I had guidance as this character. That's a 19.
Yes. You find that according to Candlekeep Deconstruction, upon originally being built, it was just abort, delay, and blast off. There was no secret code. It was just those three things. And then
Someone
all
decided
it
to be an
says
asshole.
is, like- and then it's like code equals opposite.
Ugh. Code equals
What?
opposite.
What's that even
Opposite.
mean?
So, if a shed is to hold something, that's probably means to blast off. If a chicken means to fly, it probably means to stay. Like,
And if a horse is to run, that might mean delay.
I'm good with going with Abel.
I don't like this. Manavaka, get back to the control room so that I can keep an eye on the countdown timer.
can I just do an
What
intelligence
am I,
check
you-
to see if I understand? Kyle's ignoring me.
Rude.
I think Kyle's thinking.
I'm thinking, and out of game, I did prepare a whole space thing, so I kind of want you guys to go to space.
What?
We know that. We know we're going to space, but we're going to try to prevent it from happening.
Oh my gosh.
You prepared a hoomst?
I'm voting stable.
You can't force us to... But the code means the opposite. So if it's stable is to house, then that would mean to go. If chicken means to fly, that would be mean to land. And like horses run, so that would be delay or stay. Can I just...
Sounds like stable might be our safest bet.
What? If the code means the opposite?
Isn't that what you were just saying?
No, she was making it the opposite already when she was saying it.
Where's Lance?
Shooting the rockets.
Oh,
Taking
okay.
14 points of fire damage every time.
Nightshade. Why don't you go with your intuition and just pull the lever however you see fit?
What? Can I roll an intelligence check, please, Kyle?
Yeah. Jess, roll an intelligence check. Alfred, why don't you give me a perception check at the same time?
Okay.
12.
12 is unfortunately not high enough to try to solve it. You get the gist, though, that it's like you're along the right, like, you guys are on the right track, you know what I mean? So that you're on the
How's
right
a
direction.
16 on perception do?
Yeah, on that perception, Gorilla jumps for the button, or jumps for the lever. And so...
No! That's bullshit because I was standing right next to him and I would have been able to prevent him.
That's why I let you roll perception. So, like, he tries to get past and fails. And he's like, no, I've solved it, guys. I've definitely solved it.
No.
I'm holding on to him
You haven't
tightly and I
done
say,
shit.
explain.
So I would say if it's opposite, we definitely should not do stable because that's where you house something. So it's either got to be chicken for fly. So fly would be to land. And horses, you said, are running. So that would be delay.
I would
Right, but
say
horses go in a
as a
stable.
devil's advocate, though, Jess, they're all technically buildings, like coops are where chicken live. So just like a stable is where you house horses, a coop is where you house chickens. But your logic is okay. It's yeah. But that's just devil's advocate, Kyle.
Yeah, Gorilla Farmer, explain what you think we should pull.
He would say, I figured it out. It says opposite. So what's the opposite of stable? Unstable.
Unstable.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does unstable have to do with either delaying,
The
taking
rockets
off?
explode. The rockets explode.
That doesn't sound like we want to do that while we're down here.
No.
I mean, y'all are down
But
there.
rockets
Down
exploding.
here anymore.
would
Now
that
we're up
be-
here.
Rockets exploding, would that be delaying or would that be taking off?
It could
What
be
were the
taking
three
off.
options again?
I think stable would be unstable, therefore take off. That's what I think. But
Okay, so we don't want stable, guys. We don't want
unless
stable.
he's lying to you.
Or he's just stupid and wrong.
That's true too.
Okay. Leave.
How much
I
time?
will
How much time do
say
we have?
to Lance, it's getting hotter down there.
How much time do we have?
Like 5 minutes.
Fuck!
Okay. We know it's not stable, so
You don't know
chicken-
that.
How do we know it's not stable?
We know it's a bad idea.
Well,
Okay,
you know a
so-
character that's either dumb, stupid, on your side, or lying said it. So really, you don't know anything.
I think we should
This
go.
is
We
incomprehensible.
should go shed. Now I think we should go shed.
What?
Okay, so what were the original commands for?
So first of all, the code words are coop,
Mhm.
shed, and stable.
Okay.
The original code words were abort, delay, and blast off.
But they
Okay.
got changed to those words.
Yes.
So we don't actually know what each one stands for.
Correct.
But they did say
If
it meant
we-
the opposite.
If we assume that they kept the same order, it would be the middle shed. would be
Abort.
delay.
So it was abort, delay, and what was the other one?
Blast
Launch?
off.
Blast off.
Yeah.
And we
How-
want to
how
go
did
for
they-
not abort, but delay?
Delay, yeah. Oh, it's
You
too
guys
late to
want to
abort.
abort.
Oh, you
It's
said that
too late
aborting now
to
wouldn't
abort.
work.
Oh, right, yeah, abort won't work anymore, so you want to delay. Yes.
Yeah, so we want shed. I think we want shed.
Well, go for it.
I mean, we have to pull something, and none of this makes
Nightshade.
any goddamn sense.
Nightshade, would you
Yeah.
please pull shed? I
Nightshade
can-
breathes in through her nose and just smacks the shed. And expels air.
You said shed, right?
Yeah.
So Madavak is looking at the timer, right?
He is.
So it goes from 4 minutes to 10 minutes.
So that was
That was.
delay.
Sendu says that was delay. We just got 6 more minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna press it again.
I don't think that's how it works.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
press
it
it again.
stays at 10. It ticks down to 9 minutes, then goes back to 10.
Okay. So we
Wait,
know
that is how it works.
Well, you can only have it. It seems like it has a max reset of 10 minutes.
That's right, though, but it could be 10 minutes for a long time, enough time to evacuate everything out of the barn door.
Yeah. We just need someone staying here pressing the button.
I will
Repeat.
do that.
work around, Kyle. Kyle's flustered.
Gonna solve the riddle or go to space. Like that's.
Again, I'm still
We
holding
solved a
on to
different riddle.
Gorilla Farmer.
We solve the riddle with brute force. That's always an option.
I'm still holding on to Gorilla Farmer. He's
Here's
gonna-
what I
Farmer
say.
wants to do a strength check against you, so he's gonna struggle. So please. give me
Every
an
single
athletics.
heaven is
Did you
going to
say
help.
athletic?
Nightshade gets
Yeah,
right
give
in
me
his
an
face and
athletics,
she's
Halvard.
like, I
Are
dare
you sure you want to do athletics? I'm +9.
Yeah, try it.
He's gonna have to break out of grapple
You
with
have
every
advantage,
single
too.
heaven as well.
So give me athletics with advantage.
And
Halvard.
Nightshade.
Okay, so I'm
Okay,
just gonna hit him
so
and
we know
with
that it's-
non-lethally.
We know that
just lost
shed
Dalton.
is delay.
Damn.
So the other options are coop and what?
Coop and stable.
Coop and
Guys?
stable.
A 23 hits
Wait,
Gorilla
wait,
Farmer,
Coop
right?
first. What first, Halvard? Because the order of options would be Halvard, then Gorilla, then you, Lamb. So let's do it in that order. But
All right, I
Halvard,
rolled
what'd you
a
get on
20.
your athletics?
I rolled a 27.
Okay, so he's gonna roll his counter.
He's not getting higher than.
I mean, he can get a nat 20. No, he failed.
Okay.
So...
Guys, I promise you 1,000% that staple is blast off. I promise you. I promise you.
They're opposite. You should hit stable.
No, there's under no circumstances are we to allow anyone to press that label, that lever towards stable.
Kyle, may I attempt an insight check on Gorilla Farmer?
Sure, yeah. I was waiting for someone to do that.
Well, not great.
Not great.
Hopefully
you
his
can- you can have
deception was
advantage.
similarly bad.
You can have advantage.
Okay, cool. I love that. Significantly
He wants to
better.
go to space so fucking bad.
So
Yeah.
does he seem like he knows that stable is blast off?
Yes.
Like, does he seem certain in
Yes.
that?
Yes, that's what he seems. Yeah.
I'm gonna say because he knew how to blast off.
Well, no.
He knew how to
only
initiate
knew
the countdown.
button. He only knew the button in his room.
This he has stated to not know. However, he seems quite convinced now that stable is blast
Yes. So the question becomes: is he wrong because he's dumb, or is he right?
off. But regardless, he's sure of himself.
He believes it's stable. 100%. Yes.
And out of character, I think Kyle knows that stable equals blast off. Because I feel like, and again, out of character, this is a little bit metagaming, whatever, but Kyle really wants us to go to space. I see it in Kyle's face.
I'm gonna say.
I'm trying to knock out Gorilla
Nice.
Farmer though with my attack.
Yes.
It's not.
Nightshade
I'm gonna make some
says.
coffee real
Nightshade
quick.
says we know what this one does. I'm going to continue to be here and press this button until everything is safe, and then we can press the other button with someone's mage hand or something, and let it do what it do.
As of right now,
Well, here's the thing.
My
You
plan-
guys, well, pause. Sorry. You guys already know that you've been told that abort doesn't do anything once the timer hits a certain point. So you now know that one button is delay, one button is abort that doesn't do anything, and the other button is blast off.
so that no, Sendu agrees with Nightshade here. The plan that Sendu puts forth is that he is going to stay here and continue to reset the timer to 10 minutes every 8 minutes. While he does that, he needs the rest of the party and the rest of Candlekeep to evacuate everyone and everything in this building.
Okay.
Once it's all gone, once there's no more knowledge or anything left in here, then he is going to attempt to abort. If that fails, he will simply blast it into space and jump out and fly down.
Exactly.
Good plan.
And it shouldn't take that long because magic.
Right, and we have the entirety of Candlekeep helping us do this.
Okay.
Gorilla Farmer has fucked this building to hell. Like,
Kyle's really
desperately
upset
want-
that this is
I
what we're choosing to do.
desperately want rope for Gorilla Farmer's hands. For the love of God, I want there
Nightshade
no way
just
that
goes
this
up
guy-
behind him and hits him in the back of the head.
Lamb already did that!
Lamb attacked him, so there's no way to knock someone out in D&D unless you bring him down to 0 hit points. Unless you have, like, a
Does
certain... feat or
30
ability.
damage not bring him to 0?
30 damage does not bring him to 0, no.
Say
Oh.
Nightshade helps him kick the shit out of him
Oh my
until he
God.
passes out.
Hold on, nobody has any rope? Isn't that standard?
I think there's some catharsis being done here.
Yeah. You guys knock him unconscious.
I 100% have
Sendu
rope.
was, Sendu
Do
was
I
gonna
give a
give
fuck?
you
As he
a
goes, though, he pushes a button on his necklace.
No.
God.
It's after 10, so can we just
Yeah,
go over our
we'll
plans?
end it here. We'll end it here. He does have an emergency necklace button.
Kyle. No, he doesn't.
No. I'll leave it to the
Hold on,
party.
he did mention a necklace though. He did
I
mention
did.
a brass necklace.
Yeah, in our possession.
You have it. I know you have it. I know. Okay.
Oh my God, really? That was an emergency,
It was.
activation?
It 100% was. So I guess no space. You guys will just... It happens.
I mean, here's the problem, Kyle. You have given us no reason to want to go to space, other than Dalton and Lamb's lack of impulse control.
Well, I kind of thought I kind of gave you no choice. Not no choice, but like the book kind of does, because delay doesn't work. Sorry, delay works, but abort doesn't. So at some point, this building is going to space.
Sure,
But-
by itself.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, you know what? In character, you go outside. You talk to the Great Reader, and he's like, well, we can't lose that building, and even if you get the stuff out of it, we would ideally want the building back because it is an emergency evacuation. If you take it, we'll have to rebuild a whole new emergency evacuation, which we can do, but is there a way to reclaim the building?
Sendu isn't there, so he can't be communicating with them. He's
Who's talking to this guy?
We don't have time now. It's 10 o'clock, so we have to end. But
that will be a
my point
conversation we
is,
start on next time.
Yeah, we'll start with the problem that the Candlekeep does not want you to destroy this building by sending it to space by itself. That would be
It's
the
not
problem.
destroyed. It would just become a satellite. That happens.
Yes, no, that's not what I mean, though. What I mean is that the Candlekeep would no longer have its emergency airbag. They'd have to build a new emergency airbag, which isn't
Then
the worst thing.
Maybe they shouldn't put an idiot in charge of it.
Or leave instructions
Yeah,
lying around
that's
for a
true.
janitor
That's
to
true.
find.
So I think you beat the module. Good job. Everybody levels up. But I'm going to show you fucking space.
Oh, hold on. Don't show us anything yet, and here's why. If the Candlekeep people convince us to go to space so that we could save it, then we could go to space.
No, yeah, but I think the characters made points in that, like, they could build another emergency evacuation. Maybe this wasn't the best emergency evacuation. They could make it better. Like, I think there were valid
I know there's
points.
so many things wrong with it that would make people not survive.
Yeah. So, here is space.
It's black.
Yeah, that's about right.
No, it's just not revealing, even though I clicked the reveal button. It's just not doing its thing.
Kyle, how much
You can
work
just-
did you put into this?
Oh, not a terrible amount. There were some suggestions, and I thought up some stuff, but it's not a big deal. So,
Could you save it for something else? Like you
think
don't have
so.
to.
It's okay. It'll be. So this is space.
The final frontier.
And this is the ship taking off.
Oh
Cool.
my god.
That's the barn door going to space. And then as you fly through space, you would have met these aliens.
Oh my god.
And they pirate this ship. And then there would have been a meteor swarm that was approaching Earth that you had to... Oh, that could have been the innie. That could have been it. Oh my god, we need you to go to space because there's bad things in space now. I'm an idiot. Okay, cool. And then there's this giant flying space monster thing that's pretty
It's a
cool.
whale.
And then there's this thing, which, when I zoom in, looks like this guy.
It looks like an evil asshole or something.
Crab vagina.
So yeah, there would have been cool space things, but no, I don't feel bad because there's two ways to end it. There's not going to space and there's going to space.
Mhm.
You guys picked the responsible thing of not going to space. Good
Also,
job.
how am I going to bring my baby to space?
It would have been fine. I think what it is that, like with magic, I think space is fine. But like with your real world knowledge of like, we can't just go to space. Like,
Aha, fuckers.
but yeah, good. Oh wait, I think the book says something about if it's delayed. Yeah, so I think that if it's delayed, Candlekeep will do what you said, where you'll launch it off and they'll have to figure something out. Congratulations, everybody's level 11.
Woohoo.
And we will start next Monday with next adventure.
If it helps, Kyle, I am sorry if I derailed anything with that.
Oh,
I could
I
not
thought you guys were-
If
imagine
it wasn't you, it was
justification
going to
for
be me.
Sendu.
So.
yeah. I was really hoping, like, you would, like... If you hadn't rolled well on that intelligence check, you wouldn't have known the opposite part, because you guys were like, yeah, let's just pull... Let's do stable. Let's pull stable. And then Jess, you were exactly right. It's the coop, what you said. But also, there was another little clue in that... One, somebody called the order out because Kyle was dumb and did read them ABC, which is silly of Kyle.
Oh my god, that was Halvard.
Yes. And then the last thing was Hoop and Abort both have 4 letters. Shed and Delay have 4 letters.
Abort has
Stable and
5
Blast
letters.
Off are the odd ones. So, yeah. There were a
Abort has
couple
5
different
letters.
Wait,
What?
shed and delay do not have both 4 letters. Delay is 5 letters.
Delay and Abort both have 5 letters.
Mhm.
Yeah. 4
Coop
to
and
5,
Shed both
4
have
sorry,
4.
4 to 5, and then Stable and Blast Off are the odd ones.
So I
Yes.
was right. Cool.
That's what I meant.
Huh.
But if we had hit that button, it wouldn't have worked. So.
Or, yeah, Abort wouldn't work. Delay just is infinite. And then Blast Off just takes you to space right now.
So we're good.
Guys,
Alright.
check
Now,
this out.
If you guys had been up here when you were up here and you had hit Abort then, it would have worked.
Mm,
But you didn't know at the time.
right.
So.
Right.
Check this out. Relentless Rage. Starting at 11th level, your
Alright.
rage can keep you
I'm
fighting
gonna end the
despite
stream
grievous
because I have to go to
wounds.
bed.
Yeah, I need to hop off too because
Bye-bye,
it's late and
everybody.
I have work tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
John,